Welcome everyone to Slate Billiards for our match this afternoon between Mike Pankoff and Matt Roth. We're playing one pocket today, race to three. This is part of a tournament going on here at Slate. Both of these players won their first round matches. Mike beat Rob Matson and Matt beat Dave O'Keefe. So there's an 8-man tournament going on. This is a semifinal match. And I got the Mr. Slate here himself, Josh Verbal here.
Hey, everybody.
Help me call this match.
I'm so excited to be here to watch this match.
What are your thoughts on the match today?
What are my thoughts on the match? Well, it's an uphill battle for Matt. Mike's in beast mode. He's playing a ton of pool. He's playing one pocket. He's training. He's very motivated. And I know that Matt is playing a ton of pool. He's very motivated. He's got a ton of confidence. He's a fireballer. He plays aggressive one pocket. So we'll see what happens.
I just to add to that, I feel like if you look at it from a tactical perspective, it's probably an advantage Mike. Obviously, you look at the Fargo ratings, Mike is definitely favored. But from a tactical perspective, this is Mike's favorite game. I mean, he loves one pocket. So
yeah,
I think that's an advantage. I think Matt's going to be looking to run balls.
Yes.
To stay in the match. Would you agree with that?
I think so. Yeah, I don't think that Matt's thinking he's going to outmove him to win.
So Matt broke. He won the leg. He's chose the lower left-hand corner for his pocket, and he made a good break. He protected the 11, and so right away, Mike's got to find a way out of the break shot. Thoughts?
So yeah, I mean, one shot that you can do is park the cue ball up by the pocket up on the upper left hand, so you're doubled up on the 11 and 14, banking the 9 across to your side. I mean, that's a way to get out of the break. You kind of now you still could have options, and you could hit some slow rolling shot from there to like move balls to your pocket and put you on the stack. So that's not like a great position, but it's a shot. And then somehow, kicking at the 11 ball and maybe trying to get the cue ball. I don't know, it'd be kind of cool if he got it up behind the 15.
Well, if he could kick the 11 just up a few inches to move it away from that hole a little bit. I do like your shot, though, banking the 9 across and doubling them up on the 11.
I just think you could bunt the 4 there and put him right between the 2 and the 6, and then then Mike would be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the move after the move that would kind of put you in trouble.
Right.
You see that? Or yeah. Because if Mike came back to the table and the 9 was up by the side pocket and he was Mickey Mouse on the 2-6 and the 4 was dribbled down, giving more pressure towards his pocket, like that's a horrible position for Mike to be in. He's in a kind of a losing position. Mm-hmm. So, but that might be the shot he shoots. Because the 11's tough if that 5 comes across too. It looks like he's going to the other side. Oh no, he is shooting that shot. Well, let's see what Matt does.
I do like that shot. I think it puts pressure on Matt right off the bat. He's got to try and determine, does he want to shoot something here, put more pressure on him, or does he want to clear the 5? It's.
I like that shot but I like my shot here.
Okay.
Like this to stick him right on the top of the 2-6, like bunting the 4,
sticking,
and then just sticking on top of the rack.
Yeah.
I like that shot too. The problem with kicking, like getting the 5 away, if he can do it and get the cue ball back up 2.5 diamonds, so those balls are protected, that's a good shot. But if he just kicks behind it and leaves it down, there's a bank, there's all kinds of problems. There's like 2 banks that are available there between the 11 and the 15. So he's looking at where he wants to be if he moves the 5, which is good. But
I do like your shot, rolling into the 4 and freezing him on the 6 too.
Because it's like, what do you kind of do from there? There's like 3 balls, one on each side of the side rail and end rail, and then the 15, and then you're tree-topped, right? You
could also maybe shoot the 14 down rail first into the 11 and put the cue ball on that same stack.
Yes. Nice shot.
So there's a couple different options there where we could really put a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah, that'd be a cool shot.
He's going to clear the 5, it looks like. And he did, and he protected his 11, so that was a good shot.
Yep.
He did leave.
He did leave some action here with the 4.
Yeah, and I don't know if the 15 bothers there, and you know, that's a risky shot too if he banks the 4. So Matt came up with a nice shot there.
Yeah.
There's nothing obvious here, especially where the cue ball rolled. The 9 took the 9 ball bank away also.
Yeah. So depending on the angle, he could put the 4 and kind of brush off the stack right through there and put the cue ball into that 2-6 position kind of thing. If he's got the right angle, it might pinch that 4 right. It doesn't look like it'd pinch the 4 right back into the 6-12 because that would be a disaster, but or wouldn't be good.
Yeah, it feels like it might be a little straight to shoot that shot.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, depending on the angle.
That he might.
Yep.
He might give.
That's
up
what I think. What he was looking at with his cue there is to try to determine can it get enough angle on the 4 to beat the 12 basically.
Yeah.
Because if he hits the 3 with
hit
the
the 3,
4,
that'd be an
it's
awesome
actually a
shot.
pretty good shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see what he does. Because he likes stop shots. This is a little different than a stop shot, but it's basically a stop
Go
shot.
right to
Yeah, look at that. Yep. That's a cool
That is
shot.
a shot. Now,
Yeah.
what it's hard to tell is if he has
Left him the 15,
left
11.
in the 15. So
You get the side. I'll look at the side thing.
let's take a look. I don't know if we can tell from this angle,
Ooh,
but
I
it feels like he
know.
might have a piece of that ball. It's hard to tell though. If
That was
he-
the danger of the shot.
It was. He needed to really get into that too. So he's behind the 6. It's hard to tell if he can hit that 15.
So I think he did what I was worried about. He hit the 12 on the way by.
He might have,
I
yeah.
think that's what might have happened.
And it really looks like he has the 15, but he's not getting down to
I don't
shoot
think
it.
he
So maybe he
does,
doesn't
yeah.
have the 15.
Yeah. And so if he doesn't have the 15,
The good thing that Mike does there now, that 7 and 1 are putting pressure,
little threat
a
action.
little threat on Matt.
But you could put Mike up by his corner, up his far corner, and blank the 9 across here, potentially, if you can't get at that 15.
Yeah, or he could two-rail the 9 onto his side of the table and leave the cue ball on the middle diamond.
Oh,
on
the third
side,
diamond.
on the second or third diamond on the
Yeah.
side rail.
Well, if you leave him on the third, then he's completely blocked.
Yeah.
His cue ball, That's
Right.
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Down by the second diamond, he's got some moves with,
I just like stunning it so I can shoot the 9 a little harder.
I got you.
So that's why I was thinking second diamond.
But I think
don't,
you
I
could
don't want to
just
leave him
go-
a cut on the 1.
Yeah. So where he was,
Yeah.
And you
left
want him on
cut.
the rail.
Yeah. So now,
Oh, he left him the cut on the 1 too.
yeah, that's what I was worried about going to that third diamond is he might leave him a cut on the 1.
Oh, that's a good point, Brian.
So we'll see if he shoots it.
Do you want to bet?
I think he'll shoot it.
I don't like gambling, but I'll bet he shoots
Yeah, I
it.
bet he shoots it too. And this is this critical
don't
part
like
of the first game right away is if he
Yeah.
can put this 1 away, and can he beat the 12 ball?
You looked at the cheater rack. Brian,
I don't know the stripe.
Brian, that's awesome. Brian's got a rack of balls up here. I wish we had a camera in the stream area. He's got the reference balls. Go ahead, Brian. Say pink 12.
It's the pink 12.
Okay.
That's Josh's favorite. It's not his favorite ball, but his favorite saying.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't even know my strike colors, so I need a rack of balls
I
here.
wonder if he'll beat that 12. It's going to be interesting. It's kind of thin, but it looks like it might beat the 12.
And you
don't have
hope
to
you
draw
might
it or
scratch.
anything.
The scratch
Off the
doesn't
12
play
or
if you go
something?
off the 12, but he beat
Nah,
it,
he got it. Yeah.
and he came up
With-
and he's got.
It could have
maybe
been
come up
better
with
for
nothing
sure.
here.
But yeah.
If that 11 comes up a little higher, he's got a shot, but it's blocked by the
Yes,
pink
sir.
12.
Pink 12. Exactly.
So he gets 1.
Okay, let's keep score. Thank you. Mike, ball count.
But I think that's all he's going to get.
Okay. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, this is a little bit, I guess. You could get the 15 going, then like that direction. See this, like kind of combo it,
Yeah, I like the 15 kind of off the bottom of the 11.
Yeah, yep. It
into
kind of
the-
just sweeps stuff over a little
Yeah,
bit, or maybe
yeah.
plays a combo into the 12 a little
Right.
bit. And then where's your cue ball? It's like,
I like the cue ball coming back up on the 14.
oh, that's what, okay, so you can roll through without scratching and hit that 11, you think?
That's the question. And I think, he's concerned about that. He feels like he might have to hit it a little thin to avoid the scratch. But I do think he's going to do that. I think he's going to try and brush those balls and take the 15 away from that pocket. He
And
wants
then
to
put the cue
protect,
ball right by the 14.
Yeah, he wants to protect those balls when he moves them over.
Yeah, he's not going to do that because it's too thin. I mean, it's scratching.
Yeah.
So he's just going to he's looking at maybe kind of hitting this. Well, can he pinch two rail it and get the cue ball back?
Yeah,
He's trying to see if he can beat the 6 maybe.
Yeah, I was wondering that. He was aiming low on the cue.
Yeah, it could really pinch it. And then he two rails his 15 and comes back close to where the cue ball is, maybe back towards the 14.
Yeah, so Josh is talking about going long rail, 2 rails, all the way up to the other end of the table. So he's cueing low here. So
He's got it. It goes. At this angle, I think it goes.
so
I don't think it hits the 6. Especially the pace he's going to hit it at.
that's what he did.
Step 1, step 2,
Looks like a really good speed.
really great speed. I mean, that's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, it's a great shot.
Sheesh, in the pocket.
Excellent shot.
What a shot.
That's a shot of the mat so far.
Yeah,
And he really
early on.
put a lot of pressure on him.
He did. Yep. He parked the cue ball perfect. But yeah, I mean, that's really cool to leave the table with a ball in your hole and the guy blocked.
Yeah, right. Especially because, he didn't come up with much after that nice first shot, but he really put the pressure right on him again. Now, he
think you
needs
just
to pocket this ball somehow.
Yeah.
So,
Either you carry it off the 11 or kick
Right.
it in the long rail. Huh?
yeah. And I don't know if the kick on the long rail is natural. The 14 might be a little bit in the way.
I don't think so.
I like,
Because he basically just has to hit by the center diamond, right?
I kind of like kicking off the 11, carrying off the 11, just because if I run rail this 15 and I feel like I leave too much of a bank
On the 11?
on the 11.
Yeah,
where
that's
if
a good point.
If I go off the 11 here, I might be able to move those and take the bank away.
But the 12 is going to be more in your area. The 12, if you carry him the 11, off the 11 and the 15, the 12 is going to go up to
Hopefully
the
it
other
goes
side
up
of
high
that
enough
stuff. But I'm saying it's be on his side of the table and kind of in a.
which I'm fine with if I'm playing. I like this shot. But
This
he
is the
did
other
the bank.
Oh, he got it. Yeah, but see, he left the bank. Yeah.
I think that was a danger either way, but this might be worse because if he makes his bank, he's got the 7.
Yes. And if he gets an angle,
Yeah, so he wants to bank this 11 in and get a shot on the 7.
yeah. He just wants the cue ball up past the 14, but past the 14-9 line.
Yep.
So he's just got
And
to,
if he gets it,
because he doesn't want,
if
well,
he
I
gets
mean,
past the straight in line, then he's got a chance to get multiple balls.
yes, that's true too. In the straight in line, I guess I thought more of the 9-6 was threatening, but that 2's there. So there's not really some big threat if he got above the 9 kind of high. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I was a little worried about being above the 9, but that's kind of irrelevant, I think.
But he really, the first order is making that 11.
It's a hanger from Mike.
Did he get up high enough?
Oh,
And he's
jacked
over the,
himself. Tree topped
14.
him.
But he's got 3 now.
Yeah. Oh, I'm expecting you're pointing at me. I'm like, yeah, that's good. Yeah, he does. You're right. You're good at keeping score. I'm not.
So we have the score now.
Okay.
So 3-0 Mike.
Is he shooting the 213? That seems risky because it could leave something. We'll see what he shoots.
He's trying to get that cue ball in the stack. If he is, he's shooting at the 9, I think.
No,
You're right.
this is a problem.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that didn't look right.
I wonder if he clipped the 2 on the way in. I mean, the 6 on the way in.
I didn't see a pot. It's easy from here to see it, but there
Yeah.
didn't seem like there was any way that shot was going to not do that. So
Yeah.
I mean, no offense, Mike. We're still bromance, but it's easy for me to see here. But
It's always easy
it's
from the.
way easy from the booth.
Yes. So
When he was shooting that 2-6, I was like, whoa. Wait
now
a
the
minute.
question is, this is an interesting spot here. So he's got the 6 here. He's down 3-0.
Bank the 13.
That you think that's the shot?
I think so. I mean, you could draw and get wild, but that 9 doesn't even really go. The 13 you want to get out of the way anyways. Like there's no future in like playing shape. Maybe the 14 ball or something, but that's by the side. It's just percentage. I think it's just roll it, leave the proper angle with a good bridge for the 13, put in the 13, and then move stuff by your hole and stick them.
Yeah, I can't argue with that play. I can't argue with that at all. The only question would be is whether he can get, if he's got a good angle to get to the 14, so he can get 2 balls, but he probably doesn't. Probably doesn't have an easy angle to get on the 14, so I would agree with your shot.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's going to do. Roll the 6 in, bank the 13, and stick him.
Seems right.
Yeah.
Step 1, roll it in. Step 2 has a bridge. I might have want to been on the other side of the 13 to
I
kind of
agree
like
with that.
roll it again instead of having to because now he could literally, if he wants to play the cue ball up, he could double bank it into Mike's pocket.
I feel like he could roll this 13 and roll the cue ball up in the 7.
I suppose, yeah.
And just get it close to the hole and just freeze him on that 7 ball.
I just like getting above that a little higher.
I like
See,
that
this
shot.
is the problem with it.
Yeah. But if he misses it, that he's got him on that stack.
Yeah,
It's more natural rather than jacking up. You like rolling the ball.
I do like rolling the ball, but I like rolling the ball with 3 more inches of cut. So then the cue ball ends up going up table higher. Because if his
Agreed.
cue ball was above the rack right now,
Yep.
he would be loving life.
I'm
Now
just saying
he's
from
just,
where he was, that was.
I know, but I'm saying the shot
It'd
before.
been nice. Yeah, you
you
should have
play
been down.
position. It's a
I agree.
planning issue.
Yep, I agree. It's been nice to admit a lower. I agree.
That's all I was saying.
I'm just agreeing with you.
I'm not trying to be a jerk. Everything's easy from up here. I'm trying to play one
So,
pocket.
how many balls did he get there? Yeah.
I don't know. 2, 1.
He got
Let's see.
2
The
balls.
2,
He got 2.
4, 6, 8,
He
10.
made the 6 and he
2.
banked
Okay.
13.
Okay, good. See, did you talk to Mike about how irritating it is to work with me?
No,
I send you messages and I told you Mike, it's irritating to work with
fun.
me.
It's
Okay.
it's a challenge.
It's a challenge. I don't know the score. I have one job. I can't do it. I'm always yapping.
So he didn't really put a lot of pressure on Mike in terms of balls in front of his hole on that shot. So
Is he just going to skim off and leave him on the end
leave him
rail?
on the end rail.
That's a pretty simple shot.
There's really not a lot
There
there.
wasn't a lot of, yeah. I think Mike would have liked the cue ball to be a little more frozen, but
Yeah.
that's a good shot.
And now, he can bank this 5 and
yeah.
roll the cue ball up to the end rail.
Yeah, because you're not going to shoot the 10.
Yeah. So I kind of like, I kind of like just looking at this.
And
briefly, I like shooting the 5.
And the cube, it's all cue ball, the bank, right? You're not trying to make
Trying
a
to freeze the
5 or
cue ball
do
on
anything.
the
You're trying
end.
to freeze the cue ball right up by that
End rail.
1 in a 3rd diamond.
Yeah.
So you don't double kiss it.
And you could skim off the 14.
Yes, or you could push the 14 down. There's a lot of good stuff you could. Yeah, you could go rail into the. There's a good stuff could happen.
And if
They
you
shouldn't
do-
hit the rail, the second rail. But
If you do freeze the cue ball, that's a lot of pressure on.
this is 2. He's gonna bank the 14, but the cue ball up by the 9. This works. It's a good shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good shot too, unless he scratches. That was unfortunate.
that was
unfortunate because that was a good shot, Matt.
Yeah, that was an excellent shot, actually.
So look at me, I'm on top of it. He goes back a ball.
Excellent. And so now Mike gets a ball in hand, if you're not familiar with one pocket, because Matt scratched, he takes a ball away, so he's down to 1, and then Mike gets a ball in hand in behind the head string. And so now he's got to determine, does he want to shoot the 10 here, or does he want to clear?
I think
That
he's going to
14.
clear that. There's not a huge future in shooting the 10, and it kind of moves balls towards his pocket. I think he's just going to clear the 14. But he's going to try to figure out. Yeah.
I agree. You can shoot the 10 and lose the game.
Yeah.
You shoot the 14, and you aren't going to win the game. So you can shoot the 10 and lose, shoot the 10, and even if you make it, you aren't going to win.
Yeah. You're probably going to get 1 ball, and you're going to be on the wrong side of this.
Yeah.
It's this, and that
So I
14 doesn't bank across the easy.
I like probably
kick behind it. Yeah. Stick it.
Yeah.
That's good. He didn't get overly aggressive with it and try to do anything magical and super spin the ball to really stick it or free.
No, I like
it's like
what he did.
he just played a conservative
moved it
shot,
away.
moved it away.
Now, does the 5-3 bank combo go?
4-3.
4-3 bank. The
pink 4-3 ball.
Pink 4-3. And I'm not
Pink
using
4 ball.
colors.
I know.
But
I think he's going to bank the 7, but that bank could go. I guess you'd be pushing balls towards Mike's side, so I wouldn't want to shoot it now.
I agree with you.
But
So
in
he's
the
gonna bank the
future,
7.
and he's going to try not to scratch again. That might be in his brain, and that may be,
Good speed though.
it's a good speed because he doubled him up. That was a great shot.
And he left the cue ball really close to the end rail.
Yeah. That's good, for sure.
So getting past that 5 was big there. They didn't hit the 5 on the way back.
Yeah, he put Mike in a difficult spot here that those got doubled up, and he didn't do anything crazy. He controlled the cue ball. He probably had the scratch in his brain, and he just ensured that he wasn't going to go by that pocket again and kind of just put a ball down table.
Do you see Mike bank in the 5 here?
Oh, maybe. If he can just kind of stick the ball.
Go behind the 9.
Oh, well, yeah.
I like going behind the 9, banking the 5 on your side.
I don't. Yeah.
Because there's nothing easy.
There's the 14 could get rolled in and he could stick on that 12 or go. Yeah. I don't know, man. I mean,
going
he
right
shot your
there.
shot. That was a perfect shot. And then he puts him there.
Yeah.
Okay. Brilliant. Yeah.
Excellent shot.
You guys are
he hit
good.
it great.
You guys are good. You and Mike are good.
That was just a lucky call.
No, that was a good shot. Great execution. And
The execution was perfect.
he didn't flip it, but he kind of flipped it. Now managed to contend with the 5-ball, and
Yeah.
you know,
I don't know what he does
shoot
here.
at his 14 or whatever.
I really don't know what he does here. There's really no way out of that corner.
Yeah. It's tricky.
You know, you can go 2 rails and just take a foul and try and put the cue ball below the 5, but then you go up the bank on the 10.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Not easy.
It's not easy. Maybe you just hit the ball an inch and take a foul.
Yeah, you might just do that.
There's nothing easy here. It might really put him in trouble.
Yeah. I guess you could just try to, just take a foul by like freezing on the 9 or something so that he has to touch a rail with the cue ball or
Right.
whatever.
Make him
Well, I guess you can't freeze on the 9 because you'd be needing a touch. Oh, you were taking a intentional foul.
taking a intentional foul. Yeah. I think that's what he's doing.
Okay, no, it looks.
He's just taking a foul.
I think he's doubling. Oh, he did
took
take
a
a foul.
foul.
Okay. Yep.
And so now he's down to 0.
Okay,
He's
good.
got to spot a ball.
Good call.
So
Okay.
does
wrong way.
does Mike take a foul right back?
Let me see. Does Mike take a foul back?
Does he just tap the cue ball just like
Because then
Matt
he would
just
always
did?
be ahead.
Yeah,
if
he'd
it
be
goes to
ahead.
3 fouls.
Yeah,
Math is hard, but I kind of figured that
math
one out.
is hard, but you know he could just tap this,
He could, yeah.
or he could shoot at this.
If there's enough space, he could shoot it because he's looking at the cue ball and saying, if I leave the cue ball here and I get the 9 ball down, that's what he's doing. He's jacking up and shooting it, Venom trick shot style. He might be air bridging. I wish we had a better. Do we have a side angle to see if he's air bridging? Just kidding.
If he's air bridging, that's not the right shot.
Okay, he's not. Okay, we get it. He is air bridging.
He's air
I'm
bridging
telling you,
just
he's
to
air
start.
bridging.
Yeah. Well, if he does this, I'll buy you lunch if he air bridges.
Oh, he got the hand on the table at the last second. He still hasn't shot the shot yet. He's just testing the hand. He might go air
I will
bridge.
buy you lunch if it's an air bridge.
I think Matt used an air bridge in round 1.
Oh, he might have.
We checked the tape.
Okay.
If this was Matt, you would owe me lunch.
I don't think Mike's the kind of guy that's going to air bridge.
He's too conservative.
I think that's
You need a young guy like Matt. You
exactly.
need a young buck to air bridge.
We need to wish Mike a happy birthday. It's his birthday tomorrow. He probably doesn't want me saying that. So
He's a young guy.
He's a young guy. He's going to do the same thing. He's just going to tap.
There he
it.
goes.
So, you know, I like that shot because now he's down to 2 balls.
Okay, yeah.
Scorekeeper, and
Good
he had
job.
the spot. So
Okay.
he's just saying, go ahead and
Do it again.
Do it again, Matt. You know, now
I
Matt.
think I would have liked, I'm just nitpicky or weird, but wouldn't you just want those balls frozen together so there's less opportunity to do things with the cue ball? Less space?
the 9 and the 1.
Yeah.
I'm not that good to freeze those together.
Well, you're taking a foul anyway.
If I'm taking a foul, I probably
You could probably
blast
get
it.
you could probably get it close like that. Like that's weird. I guess for Matt, he
think
wants
that
them
was a
apart.
Matt- I think
Matt,
that
he
was a
wants them
Matt a good
apart.
idea.
I think Mike would want them
Yeah,
together.
I think Matt made a nice shot there. He took another foul.
But
Now
he gave
owns
Mike
1.
Okay.
So, but this was a good. This is as best as Matt could do, I think, because now there's a part. Does Mike just roll up on this ball again? I mean, he could. Matt's on 2 fouls. He could just roll
He's
up
gonna
on
do
this
it, yeah.
again.
I think he should give him a little space though. I mean, no space.
I
Like
mean,
he should
he's
try to-
either going to shoot this down by the hole, or he's just going to roll up on the 9.
Yeah, if the 14 goes past the 7, which I think it does, it looks like it does.
Yeah, I think he's going to.
This might be a well. He's got him on 2, so we'll find out together.
I think he's going to roll up on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Mikey.
So he rolled up on
Okay.
it. Now he's on.
Now he's on -1, or he's on 1.
He's on 1.
So you got 14 balls.
This
back
is
on
an
the
interesting
table.
game.
Yeah.
You know, so it was 3-1. Now it's 1 to -1. And now Matt is looking to take this ball out. He's going to fire at this ball.
At the 9 into the 5.
Yep. He's going to try and hit the 5 on the left-hand side, on our right-hand side, his left, and put them both by his side of the hole.
Does Matt
draw
kinda,
the cue ball back to Matt's shooting at the lower right. He's going to try and hit this 5 on
so he's
his
going to
left.
hit the, yes. His
then
left.
the 9 will
Cut the
bank.
9 across. 9 banks up by the. Well, the only problem is if it hits the 10 and then doubles up and kind of goes towards the 5 again. But
Yeah.
there's a lot of action here.
But he also can just draw the cue ball back to the end rail. So
Yeah.
this is a pretty good shot.
I'm not saying it's not a great
Yeah,
shot.
no, this
It's a great shot.
He's got a chance here to clear this and come out okay.
Yeah, this will be highlight stuff.
Yeah,
Let's see what he does.
and he's not air bridging.
He's not air bridging, but he looks like he maybe drove a Schwinn here, like with a
But
banana seat.
this is
with that
danger. You could
haircut.
miss the 5 on this shot.
Yeah.
Exactly
You
what
missed the
happened.
5 on the shot, exactly.
And so that's not what it's easy to miss.
It
that
is,
5
yeah.
Because you're so close to the ball.
And he was trying to hit the left side of it,
Yeah.
and he missed it completely to the right.
Yeah, it's easy to miss that.
Or no,
ball.
he was trying to hit the right side of it and missed the left, whatever. But
That was
it's
kind of
fine.
the danger.
Yeah, it's a tough shot.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a tough shot.
and now it's another tough shot for Mike.
Mike,
You know,
and he's going to want to roll the cue ball down and just kind of take what he gets. He's going to play a lot of cue ball here, right? He's got to get past the 10 because he cannot leave him a shot on his hole,
well,
right?
is he going to shoot this 5?
If he shoots the 5,
I
it
don't
rolls
think
down
he's
by
gonna
the
shoot
10.
this 5.
Don't you think it's kind of natural?
I don't know that he's going to shoot this 5.
No.
He might
Okay.
clear the 7 and put the cue ball
Right on the
down
4
by
ball?
down by the 10.
No. I think he would.
He might just roll the cue ball to the end rail and try and freeze the cue ball in the end rail. Clear the 7, bank the 7 up a little bit.
I think if he would did that, you would want to have him in the stack more, right? Like freeze him, Mickey Mouse him on the 4 and the 11.
I just think it's hard to do that.
I mean, nothing's easy.
No, but it's easier to roll this.
Easier roll this in and not leave a bank on the 10.
I think it is.
Okay, well, we'll find out
I
together.
don't know what he's doing.
We're gonna find out together. That speed tells me
He's
that
doing what
he
you said.
was trying to
but he
do what I
left the
said,
bank.
and it got the wrong side of the 15.
Yeah. He wanted the other side of the 15, but even that could leave a bank. But so Matt came out okay with this whole exchange. He's got a shot in the 10.
Yep.
If he's got a little angle, he can either
We could
make
pinch
this
it or
draw back and bank another ball.
Oh, that's pretty hard.
Oh,
Oh,
he double
yeah,
kissed it.
double kissed it. Yeah.
And I don't know if he can bluff the 11 here or not.
Ooh, it's pretty thin. I think Mike's gonna try to spin in the 10 and play cue ball for the 15-ish.
Well, he could.
I'm not saying
It's hard not to shoot the 11 if you feel like it goes.
where's the cue ball going? Into the 5?
He could hit the 5,
And then it's gonna go up and scratch in the
or
corner.
could miss the 5.
It just seems like it's going. The cue ball's pretty wild, and it's going up towards a good safety position for Mike.
Do you feel like he can bank the 10? That's
Well,
another
I think
question.
that the thing with it is you get that ball away from his hole. You can try to get the cue ball up on the other side by the 2nd and 3rd diamond, so he's covered. You don't have to make it. You're kind of playing cue ball.
Well, if you do
and
make it, you're
not
going to get many balls.
Of course. But you don't have to make it to have it to be a good shot. Whereas if you shoot the 11, a lot of weird stuff can happen. Even when this happens, his cue ball's great there, right? So that to me was the correct shot. Nicely done, Mike. Because shooting the 11, just to review that, the cue ball's going to hit that 5 likely and go up towards your side of the side rail. And then that 10's hanging there, and then you're just trapping yourself for one ball.
And Mike's a patient player, so I think there's some
yeah.
people that would shoot the 11, but Mike's patient. He just wants to wait till the balls are set like he wants them, where he can get a few balls.
Mike
so
likes
just
to
to be patient.
say the balls are ready.
Yeah, he wants them to be ready.
He wants them to be ready. That's my
heard him
favorite
say that.
thing I've ever heard Mike say about pool. not it's top 5, top 10. I don't know. I like it. It's 8-ball. It's such a great way to look at 8-ball too, getting the balls ready in 8-ball. So it's a cool thing. Okay. So he's gonna one
There's not
rail
a-
the
there's not a
7. There's
lot
like a
here.
kiss there.
Yeah, there's not a lot here.
He could go to bank combo town again.
Bank combo.
He could.
Well-
Can he get on the 6 and bank it into the 5? Probably not. He's probably blocked by the 14.
Yeah,
Plus-
let's take a look at the side view here.
But you know what? When you have a
Yeah, he's blocked.
yeah, he's blocked. Okay, you can't go to bank combo town.
I'm not sure what to do with this because he might just spin
Pocket
this
it?
on the right.
Well, he looks like he's loading up with something here for some inside.
I think he thinned it on the right just to play safe.
That didn't work.
That's what he was doing. You know, he wanted to get below the 5.
Cue ball where?
I think he was trying to get. I think he hit it a little thinner than he wanted to, but he was just
Where was
trying
he
to
trying to get the
cue
cue ball? Like next to the like.
Kind of where he got it.
But there's a 10 ball there.
Yeah, I know.
So.
I'm not saying it was.
Oh, okay. I'm
easy.
just okay.
But I mean, he was thinning it on the right. He was going down there. Somewhere.
Yeah, I was just thinking like, okay. I was okay.
I don't know exactly what his thought process.
I don't know either.
And now, so can he make this 10 without? It looks like he can make this.
Yeah, I think
without,
he can.
And if he can,
And if he can, he's gonna pump it in with a little bit of
And he's got
spin
other
or some
balls.
speed, and he's got on the 3 next. Yeah, he's a player. Let's see what he does here. Oh, he did that shot. That's a good shot. It was a kiss shot. So,
Yeah, so he couldn't make it.
he just tried to sweep across a little bit and
So
clear it out.
Matt made a good shot.
Yeah, I know. You're right. He did. It was a great shot.
So, but again, that's another example where Mike, he's just waiting for the ball
Patient.
to be ready.
Yeah, he's not going to force a bank across.
Right.
He's just nope. He's not going to risk a double kiss.
Yeah, he's gonna make Matt earn it.
Yep.
Really, is what I think that's his whole mindset, probably.
That's a good mindset too. I'm learning a lot watching these things.
Yeah, no, I am
I'm
too.
learning how to slow down and try to be more patient,
Yeah,
and I'm learning how to keep score.
this isn't about me, but Mike, and I played a 1-pocket game a couple weeks ago, and it took 2 hours.
Yeah,
Because neither one of us would give up anything
I
to
know.
either of us. So it's just 1 pocket can go that way.
was that supposed to be a sick brag?
No,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. 'Cause
I lost the game.
No, I just meant because I'm like, as a 9-ball player, I'm like, a 2-hour game of 1 pocket. It sounds like torture. But it's Brian's being truthful, and and I'll be unhumble for Brian. That takes a lot of skill to play a game like that. So both those guys are awesome 1-pocket players and skillful opponents.
Well,
and they weren't
you
giving
know,
anything up for each other.
Yeah,
That's
you
why
just-
it ends up taking
that's
long.
what's fun about it. Neither
Yeah.
one wants to lose, even if it's for nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. Yeah,
So-
exactly.
And I think that's how he's playing Matt here. He really wants to make him earn it.
Yep.
Do you think that 3-ball banks?
Yes, and I think he could spin right where he's looking with some inside English and try to beat the kiss and try to spin right up to the 5. Or below the 5, and
Yeah,
then
he
he
could
can push through and get a bunch of balls. But somewhere around the almost, getting the cue ball up towards the 5. But no,
He
he's not
doesn't
going
like-
to do that.
again, he's
Maybe
worried about the
maybe it
kiss.
kisses, yeah. And then he's thinking. I
And
wonder
he's
if he
also
was
being
thinking-
cautious
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah, yeah.
He doesn't
yeah,
shoot
yeah.
his bank.
Yep. Yes.
And he might just try to shoot this into the stack and push balls, just bank it straight across into the 8.
The cue ball's a little risky
It
because
is.
he's thinking I can hit either the 2 or the 4, but depending on how thick or thin he hits either of them, he could sell something out pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're gonna pick a shot here to hit, you got to really go almost all cue ball and make sure that it hits one of these 2 balls accurately
I like that shot, though. I like banking this into those stack
into the 15
or a 8 or any of those balls.
Yeah,
They're all going to
anything
go
up
over
there.
by
Yeah,
that
it's
hole.
gonna sweep. Or that's a safer way to do it too. That's a great shot, Matt.
Yeah, you put 2
What a
balls on the
shot!
side.
Yeah, that's a much better shot. That's a great shot.
You
Yeah,
can
it-
see that Mike pat the chalk on the.
Yeah,
on the
he
rail,
knows that
so
he
knows the good
knows
shot.
that he was in trouble. That
kinda
he just
turned the game.
Turned the game. That turned the game. It did. I mean, he's down 2 to -1, but he's got Mike in a lot of trouble here because that 3-ball comes across. Everything, but he's just going to move the 3-ball now and put him behind the 15. I think. Kind of
Bank the
follow
3
through,
on
just
his
3
side.
towards his side, and the
Yeah.
cue ball goes behind the 15, and he just licks his wounds a little bit and doesn't try to make it all up in one shot. Because that's what I would do, and then I would end up giving up.
You don't
thick
want to give up
balls.
the 15 bank. That's a
Ooh.
concern.
Yep. Yeah.
That's the hard thing about that shot is that you can get away from you quick. Now, if he makes this 15, if the 15 goes, then he's got the 6. So this is kind of a big spot in the game.
Yeah, and it's as long as he gets past the 5 with the cue. Well, if he goes forward, he's going to run into the 5. Is that what he's thinking? Because if he put the cue ball, if he pinched the cue ball up by the 3 and got past the 5 cut, and then the 8's covered by the 10, like there's a lot of area up there where
Yeah.
he can have I'll be able to kind of stroke the 15 a little bit more and be able to have the 6 afterwards.
Or
But
roll into the bottom of that 12.
definitely. Oh, that works too, unless he pushes the 5 over. That's what he's looking at right now.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to push the 5.
It's not free. He's going to have to hit it good.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking maybe the pinch shot. It looks like you're kind of giving up a bunch, but there's really not there's combos and some stuff, but
Just depends on if he gives up the 5.
Yeah.
You know, even on a pinch shot, you give up that 5.
yeah, you know what? Because you're stunning up kind of.
Yeah.
And if you get too far, you give up the 2. And if you don't get far enough, you give up the 5. So it's a tough zone. I think he's gonna hit the 5 and push behind the 2.
You could be right. Again, taking no chances. He might have hit this a little light.
He did, but he's
So now he left the 15-6. He's going to take them both out.
yeah.
This was a mistake.
Yeah.
And I think
yeah,
he would
yeah,
admit
yeah.
it. And, you know, I think it was the right shot, but he just didn't hit it hard enough. Now,
The tricky part is where's the 15 gonna go on this takeout, but that's right.
I think he's going to try and take them both. I don't know exactly how he's going to do it, but I think he's going to try and take them both out.
Well, the cool thing would be end rail, side rail, sweep the 6 up, and the 15 goes towards his pocket.
Unless he leaves a bank.
The bank, I know.
It's
But the
hard.
worst thing would be, you know, it seems, yeah, it would be worse to like have the 15 ball somehow not get out of there.
He might just blast this. Let's see.
I think that's what he looks like he's lining up for. Like Mike likes the stop shot. So there's the, yeah. See, he got okay. He got okay, but the 15 getting out of there was the challenge.
Yeah, I agree with that. Now he left him over the 3, so I don't even know if this is a shot.
Well, if he can reach it, he can clip
He's
it
a
over in front of
right-handed
his
player.
hole.
He's a right-hand player, so that helps the situation.
He clips it in front of his hole and puts the cue ball up by the chalk.
So he
he's-
might be able to make it.
I don't know if he's going to try to make it or just put it over there and put the cue ball up by the 3rd diamond. Well, we went
He
for
went
it.
to make it.
Yeah.
It worked out well. He got him behind the stack. It
Yeah.
worked out as well as it could have worked out, actually.
But no, how about the 2?
Yeah, if he could make the 2,
The 2 is juicy.
I think that's a hard shot.
I think Mike might shoot the 2
He might have to.
because it goes right into the 10 and then he's got open balls. I mean, he could get a few here. It's not just a 1 ball situation. If he makes the 2, I mean, it's risky. He could lose the game too. Right? You could lose the game if you miss the 2.
He might
so.
have to shoot the 2 because there's just what else?
I
is
don't
he
think
gonna
he's shooting the 2. He's carrying off the 2. What's he doing?
do? He's shooting the 2.
Is he? No, he's overcutting it. He can't be shooting the 2. Oh, he undercut it. Okay.
It was just a hard shot.
Well,
there was
yeah.
nothing else there. I mean, he couldn't
It
really
looked like he
make
was
the
overcutting
15.
it. But yeah.
So now,
Well, now
we'll see what Matt does.
Yeah. See, now
This
he's
is
got
where Matt's
1,
gotta-
2, 3, 4. I mean, he could get 2, 4, 6. He could get 6, 7 balls here. It's not easy. He's got to.
But this is where Matt has to take advantage. This is
Yeah.
his part of. This is how he's going to win. He's going to have to
If
make.
that 13 goes by the 10, I kind of like getting up higher here. So we'll see where he goes. Yeah, he's up higher. That worked out. That's a little bit of an angle. Yeah.
But this is where Matt needs to make 4 or 5 balls when he
Yeah.
gets these situations. This is
Yeah.
how he's going to win.
Yes.
So let's see if he can put this 14 in.
And is he drawing it to come across for the 10?
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's queuing low. Might be going 3 rails around. That's what he tried.
Yeah.
Came up then, and he might.
And the ball spots. Uh-oh.
Yeah, the ball spots.
Okay. Well,
So that was a unfortunate turn of events for Matt. If that ball would have stopped just an inch shorter on the 14, it would have run out a lot. I mean, he would have made a lot of balls. But now, Mike's got a good chance to run a few balls. What balls is he trying to get on?
he likes to be above the ball, so he's kind of looking at that
He's trying to
3.
get to the 13.
He's trying to look. See, he's looking at it and seeing what's possible. If he's going to run the ball up, I think he's looking at hitting the 3 potentially and having both those balls available.
Or he might go to the 11.
That's what I'm saying. Like he runs into the 3 and he's got the 11, then the 13, then the. Or you
I'd
mean
say
he run into the
He
11?
might go to the run into the 11 here,
Yeah.
depending on how thin it is.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell how thin the ball is here.
Yep. Seems like it's not too thin. Seems like he's got some. He's not drawing it, so he's using a rolling ball with some spin. So we'll see what he ends up with. Where he goes. Does he hit the 11 or the 3?
Yeah.
Step 1, make it. Oh, he went for your shot.
11.
Nice.
And I feel like now he can go to the 10.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
It was
was a good
little
shot.
thinner than it looked.
Yeah. No, that was a good shot.
But then now he wants to make this ball and get on the 10 so he can get another ball after this. So he needs an angle on the 10. It's hard from the 10 to get more balls.
I know. I mean,
The way the table sits.
yeah. To get from the 10 to behind the 3 and 11 there.
Right. That's where he wants to go. So
Yeah.
what angle does he want on the 10?
Yeah.
I almost like going below the 10 and going up table that way. He looks like he's going to come short and go off the end rail.
He can
back
stun
up.
off the side rail here, as I think, and try to get. Oh no, he's just
Yeah,
rolling
he
it,
went below it.
rolling it and below it. Look at you. Oh, now he's got your position.
Yeah, so
potentially.
now he got a little thinner than he wanted, but
Yeah.
I like the thought
Now he's
of
looking
that,
right
'cause
where
he
we
could
were
go
talking.
3
Yeah.
rails.
Yeah. Oh, that's tough with the 2 ball there.
It is.
That thing's a beach ball.
It is a beach ball. I
I
agree
gotta
with that.
add one more. Okay.
So we got a 4-0.
6, 8, 10, 11. Yep, 4-0.
Mike's got the lead, and now he's
The
got to
problem
be
with-
careful on this shot.
If he
because
misses,
he does not
give up some
he's ahead
action.
4-0.
Yeah.
you know.
Yep. But then he's looking right now. What if I miss? Like I think that's what he's looking at right now with this cue ball.
I agree with you. He doesn't want to give up the whatever that ball is on the rail.
That 13, the orange
The
13.
orange 13. This ball right here. So that's the ball that can hurt him.
Yeah.
And yeah, he just got a little thin on this.
Yeah, there's not like a huge advantage. Yeah, he's pretty thin. I was trying to think if he could get up behind the 6, 7, 8 somehow, but
I
that's
was
too.
wondering that same
That
thing.
might be too thin for that. And then if you, yeah,
This is
looks like he's
this is
just
pretty thin.
cutting it, and he's gonna just. He's
Yeah,
going
he
up to
went-
the 6, 7, 8. Yeah, which was okay.
Yeah, I mean, he took his ball. He's ahead 5-0.
Yeah, the problem is if not the problem. Yes. I
If he
think he
got-
wanted. Yeah, he needed to make it, so he made it. That's the important thing. That's it.
Yep,
Yep, he made it. He
was like,
he got in make ball mode and gave him his best opportunity to run another ball or few. Because imagine if he's 3 inches down, he can float over, pop in the 7 and win the game. Because he's on 6, he's got 7, 8 on the 3 balls over there. So he gave himself a chance. He hit a good shot.
I was just trying to reprise it on the end.
Yeah, and Matt turned the game, and it just didn't quite work out. You know, he played a great shot, and Pancake got out of it. He's shooting the 8 back, or no?
Just
Oh, they're
one
gonna put him, just kind of stick him down there behind the balls.
No, it'll be interesting to see if
That's a
Matt
good
just-
shot. But now
Matt just stays.
Mike just
stays
does the
patient.
same thing. He just runs down and goes by his pocket here, right?
Yeah,
Just making sure not to scratch. It's a
yeah.
good shot.
I feel like Matt just got to stay patient. You just got to, even when you're down 5-0, because trying to get overly aggressive, even in this case, I think leads to trouble.
He's thinking about 2 rail in the 6 here. 'Cause 7 kind of pushes him over. He gets someone down by his hole. Let's
Yeah.
see what he does. I think that's what he's doing. Just sticking on the 7. Yep. And then yeah, that's nice.
Nice shot.
Yeah. He would have loved that to be another little bit up higher. That's a great shot. Perfect.
Yeah, it's got.
I mean, that was like a great,
Blocked on
that was
the
a
8.
great shot. Yeah. That was a great outcome and a great shot. I don't think he would have loved anything other than the outcome. That was great.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So Mike is gonna put him down by the 6 by his pocket, right? 2
Sure
rails.
Seems like it. It just
So
doesn't
he
want to
doesn't wanna
scratch.
Ooh,
And he didn't
And he
scratch.
didn't leave. Well, he left a little bit of a bank.
And I don't think he'll shoot that bank, but the yeah, that was a good roll for Mike, being ahead 5-0.
Why wouldn't you shoot the bank, Brian? I'm just
Just
curious.
'cause cue ball, I think the cue ball is going to run pretty hard if you shoot the bank from here because it roars to the rail.
Good point.
So I'm thinking, try and get another ball down there.
That's a good idea. You know, he could just pocket the 7. I know it's a little bit of a tough shot. Gets it off of Mike's side, puts it in play, down
He's gonna-
table.
He really wants to bank it though. He's looking at your shot. He's looking at your bank.
Don't call it my shot. I was just asking you why you wouldn't shoot it.
I'm scared of that cue ball running at him.
I know.
And I feel like I'm going to.
I think my shot would be shoot the 7. And I wouldn't even bank it on my side. I'd want it down table. So I'd try to make the 7 and get another ball down table. See,
Yeah, that's a good shot.
the problem
you
is
called it.
I would have rolled it so I didn't leave this. But
Yeah, it was unfortunate. He hit the 8. If he didn't hit the 8,
but I'm saying softer in the cue balls by the side rail than Mike's in a, Mike's blocked more from taking balls away from his pocket and he can't bank it across. But with the ball on the spot and,
yeah,
yeah.
I hear you.
So
Now he's going to
Mike's going to take out the
pick up
6.
6, yeah.
He's going
He
to
just probably pushed it up the center table.
yeah, just back cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Yeah. I mean, Matt did the important thing is he put the 7 in play. And if he's got the 2 here, that's not bad.
That's not a bad shot.
And then he just, the cue ball
that's
just kind of
actually a
hits
good
the
shot.
8. And I don't think he's shooting
Yeah,
it.
I
I
don't
think he's
think he
just
is.
chipping off the 11.
I did like that 2 bank.
I guess because you want balls down table, you're down 5-0. You got an opportunity to put a ball down table and put some pressure on your
It's going
guy.
to
And
stop the cue ball for you.
yeah, it's very likely that you could double him up and give him something to think about down by your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
That's because now Mike can just chip the balls up table again.
I kind of like
7.
shooting this 5. He got away with the kiss. I almost like banking that 7 onto my side up by the second diamond, and put the cue ball in the end rail. So I've got some pressure on my side of the table. So he doesn't have a bank.
What you're talking about? What?
On that shot he just shot, I would like to bank.
Oh,
the
putting
7.
banking up by towards the
Towards my side of the
pocket,
table.
your side of the pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was curious why he went that.
Yeah,
way. Maybe the
he
scratch
did it
was on or
back.
something.
It could be.
I think the scratch, or he was probably worried about rolling it and scratching kind of
Yeah,
thing.
I think you're right. So Matt's got everything's on his side of the table.
I think he just fires this 8 down towards the 7 and tries to put the cue ball right about there, and kind of leaves him. Starts sweeping stuff towards his pocket.
Yeah, this is an interesting one because if you're trying to stop this cue ball and you're shooting the 8,
No, I think you got to just roll it. Stopping it can go
that's right.
blasting over to Mike's side.
I agree with you. That was my point.
Oh shit! You're gonna know from Pancake.
That was my
I'm the
point.
worst to do this with because I'm kidding. Just fire me, bro. You can fire me at any time. Just.
This is all good.
It was worse with Mike because he would start a sentence, I'd finish it because I was so excited because I figured out what was gonna happen. It was like the worst. So I'm sorry.
No, that's
Okay.
It's good. This is interesting though. When you're down 5-0, what's your thought, Josh?
Get the effing balls by my hole.
By my hole. Okay.
Start firing stuff, sweeping.
Okay.
Back down table, on the spot, all those things. Get it on the spot, get it down table, get stuff going down towards my hole. I don't want to sit and just have this happen where I just got to keep trying to kick a ball down by my hole. I want multiple balls, as many balls as I can.
Yeah. The interesting thing about this is, Josh, is that I'm not a one pocket. I don't know one pocket like you or like Mike. But when I play one pocket, and I'm not saying this is right, I'm like, I don't change my strategy at all.
I know it's wrong.
I know. That's what people say. I mean, I
mean that with all due respect. I'm not even saying I can beat you at one pocket. I'm just saying that particular strategy is the reason why you want balls down table too.
I agree with that.
Is because you want pressure, right?
But I'm always looking for pressure, no matter what the score is.
But if there's only one ball at a time, you're taking the pressure off the person that's on 5. You want a threat. That creates real pressure. So if there's 3 or 4 or 5 balls and can be ran at any time towards my hole, that takes and puts a ton of pressure on my opponent versus trying to defend one ball at a time.
But what I'm saying
There's no
is
pressure.
I'm trying to do that no matter what the score is. I'm always trying to put 3 balls by my hole. That's my only retort to that.
I'm trying to get myself kicked out. I'm trying to get myself banned from the stream.
No.
Okay, I got what you're saying.
But I'm not a one pocket expert by any means. Now
So,
this is interesting
now he
because
left him,
he
yeah.
left him a 5.
Yeah, the 4.
The 4. I always say the 5.
That's okay.
On the 4.
Now, does Mike roll down and leave?
Can he get on 3 or get a bank on the 3?
Yeah, there's an interesting situation. Depending on how confident he is on pocketing the ball, he's going to be moving forward with the cue ball. It's just, does he go all the way down and leave a bank on the 3,
Or bank on the 7?
or does he go down to leave? Yeah,
bank on
like
the 7.
like where you don't. Yeah, he's loading up. I think he's coming down to kind of win the game and get a bank on the 3. That's pretty natural. Yep.
Yeah.
Step one, that's a good shot. Like Mike's playing good. He's confident. He's a good ball
Knocked the
pocketer.
ball
Great ball pocketer. So
right in the middle of
yeah, he's trying to win the game.
So he's on 6.
On 6. Okay.
Banks this 3 and, maybe he hits the 7 and gets a shot on it.
Yes.
If he goes into the rail and then into the 7.
But he
Depending
also
on
wants
the
to be
angle of the
careful
three.
that nothing
Yeah.
weird happens.
Yeah, he doesn't want to leave
Oh my
it
gosh,
seven.
I missed the 7. I sweep into the 6. I open up balls, and
Yeah.
I'll send him, instead of being down up 6-0, I'm up 6-4 with one shot.
Very true.
So he's probably playing a lot of cue ball here and trying to stick him. See, this is it. This is, well, it went.
He made the
but you
shot.
see what I'm saying? Like if that hung,
You were right.
yeah, there's a lot of stuff that could have. And that ball comes down for a bank. I'm not talking monsters of a bet. I'm talking like that was a reality of what happened there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Mike's on the hill, needs 1 ball. Matt needs all 8 of these.
2, 4, 6, 8. Yep. What do you like here, Brian?
I don't know what I like here. I almost like bank. If he can reach this, I like banking the 6 up, the 7 up towards the center table and put the cue ball in the end rail.
Yes.
7 kind of mid table, maybe my side a little bit, and get the cue ball down to the end rail.
Yeah, I like it. Just like that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the cue ball.
Cue ball right on the end rail.
Bink.
And even on
What
the
a
middle
shot.
diamond.
Yeah, what a
Excellent
bink.
shot.
Binky little shot there.
Yeah, that was a great shot. Jacked up over the ball. So he really left Matt not a lot.
If Nancy's watching, when I say bink Nancy, that's a poker term. It means it's a good thing.
I didn't know that either.
You didn't know that? Bink is like a poker term. It means
Okay.
something, you bink a tournament, something good happens. Bink. You hit a card on the river. Bink.
Well, he banked in there.
He binked him. That's what I'm saying. He binked the cue ball. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to get as much airtime as I can because I know it's my last stream. Probably.
No, not at all. You'll be firing us.
No. Okay. All right.
So he,
Well, he opened them up, right?
yeah, he opened them up.
He opened them up.
They go for him.
Yep.
There wasn't much else there.
Yep.
And
Mike sometimes likes to fire the 5 here. No, he's playing safe. No, look at that. I was kind of making that. Just because Mike's
he's trying
trying to
to get
banking. He's trying to get the 6 over and the cue ball down.
yeah,
Just playing like control game.
Yep, he
He would
is.
like the cue ball down a little farther, like down by that center diamond again. But this is what we were talking about before. This is what I thought we were talking about, where now there's not a lot of pressure on Mike because there's nothing down table. And so you're not really creating pressure in the situation. So Matt is going to want to start spotting balls and getting balls down table that creates real pressure for Mike. Because when 2 or 3 or 4 balls get down table, because see, now Mike can just keep batting it away and tying stuff up and playing safe and
yep, that he'll do that all day.
yeah, keeping balls up table and playing the cue ball. So if Matt could scramble all these balls down table in one shot,
He would love to do
he
that.
would love to do that and not leave Mike a shot as well. Okay, so I mean, you could bank the 8 and stick the cue ball by that second diamond. Okay, and at least you have a ball down table. You're probably gonna kind of just beat the 5, and you maybe can double them up
Yeah, on the 5-7.
depending on the 5-7 kind of thing. So like pressure. Because like banking the 7, the cue ball's a little too wild.
The 8 balls. The only concern is that you'll leave a shot in a 7 if you don't hit it right. But I think that's the right shot. I think you got to bank the 8 there.
You gotta-
and try and double them up.
You just got to get the ball down table
Yeah.
and get something going.
He's got another idea here.
Yeah, that didn't really do much.
So he left the 5.
Yeah.
Now Mike's
That's a
got the
game
5
ball,
to win
so
the
we'll
game.
see.
For some reason, he didn't like that bank on the 8. I don't know what it was, but we'll see if Mike can put this in to win the game.
See how straight this straight shooter shoot. He's got his new stroke. See his check his stroke out. Oh, he went soft on it, and yeah.
That's the hard thing about that shot. If you go to soft,
Try to decide.
it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah, it is.
Versus
It is.
shoot it in hard. It's just
Yeah. Then all you see is when you shoot it in hard, all you can picture is it binking
Right.
like bumbling across table
Yeah.
and leaving something. Great shot, Matt.
I might have shot it hard because I feel like it's hard to run a lot of balls for the other guy. Just
Shot it with confidence.
yeah,
And just
just
kind of
because
tried to end the game.
even if it goes
Yep.
over by his hole,
Yeah.
it's gonna be hard for him to run out.
Yep. When I've shot that shot playing one pocket, for me, it seems like that happens a lot, which just happened.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I could have, I wish I had that one back. I wish I
Yeah.
could have just hit it a little harder. You
Right,
know?
right.
Hit it with a little more confidence because
Yeah.
you weren't going to lose the game if,
Yeah.
even if you left it, if it rattled across his
Yeah.
side, you
Yeah,
know?
you probably weren't gonna lose.
Yeah. But you have a, yeah.
So now he's 2-rolling on the 6. I don't think he's trying to stick him on the 7.
Might just try to, that's going to be hard. I think it's going to go towards that rail over there, just
Yeah,
like that.
you're
But he hit a great shot. Perfect shot. He
the
made it.
ball.
Ooh, that's good. And then Mike just pops it in.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is the one ball at a time option.
Yep.
But it's a ball.
It's a ball. It's a ball. Woohoo. And it's look at how much pressure Mike's under, and he still made this ball.
Yeah.
All the pressure he's putting on him.
Yeah, exactly.
Insufferable. I'm sorry.
So
Okay.
now he's gonna bank.
Now he's gonna
14
But
probably.
see, this is dangerous because that 2 can double him up and stick him, so he's got a shot on the 7.
Yeah,
So
I
we'll
agree
see.
with that.
Yeah, and he
that's
could leave him
exactly what
straight in on the 7 almost. Yeah.
But he doubled him up and left him tough in the 7. Is where he came, it came out nice
Yeah,
for
but
Matt.
legit, Mike could fire this in thick and just win the game because the cue ball, right? Like Matt's not going to run a bunch of balls from there. We'll see what he does.
It's thin. This is a
See
thin
what he
shot.
does.
Yeah, it's a thin.
How
shot.
thin is it? Yeah, you're right. It's too thin. Well, he's looking at it. Oh, he's looking to zigzag the cue ball and roll it. I was thinking about dragging it, but it is pretty thin.
Yeah, he's
So he's
trying to
going for the win, and he's running the cue ball down behind the 14.
Yeah, right.
Step 1 is that. Step 2 is the cue ball. He played all cue ball.
Yeah, nice
What a
shot.
beautiful shot. Wow.
Really
what a
nice.
shot.
Got the 7 on his side. And
Yeah, what a beautiful shot.
Protected
He
it.
almost stuck him on the 14.
Yeah, I think he might have protected it. I don't know if he can even hit the 7.
That shot was so much more natural. I guess
So
once you
he's
showed
got
me
the
the side
7.
angle, that made
Yeah.
sense.
So he'll move the 7 to his side, I think. So he's got multiple balls like Josh
And then he's
says.
going to stick behind those balls.
Yeah.
He wants to hit the 2. He wants to go behind these balls, so he's doubled. Didn't quite get there. See, now he's got some real pressure.
Yeah.
He's got not 1 ball, but 2 balls
He
down there.
does.
He would love to have another ball.
Another
down
ball.
there,
He
and then
would
another
love
one.
So would I.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
the question on this one is, can he roll bank the 7 and miss the 14 and come to the end rail with the cue ball?
Ooh.
You know,
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
if he can do that, that's a good shot because you get
pretty
the
s-
7 more on your side.
He might. Yeah, we'll see. It's be interesting. I guess we're going to find out together.
Yeah.
Yep. He's trying your shot.
Yep.
It's a beautiful shot. And he
Excellent.
stuck him on the 14.
Yeah.
Well, he had a good angle for that. I didn't know he had that
It was
angle.
even better than
I actually thought he was going to go to the side rail. Like, I don't know
Oh.
why, because I just didn't see the angle.
I was
the
worried
same
that he
way.
would run into 14, but he,
With the cue ball?
yeah,
Yeah.
but he beat the 14 and he's
Yeah.
real
And he,
good.
and he kept the 7 like on his side,
his
kind of
side.
protected.
And he really left Matt nothing to shoot at.
Yeah.
You know, are
Yeah.
you going to push this out? You got to push the 14 away from your hole almost.
Yeah.
And you can't bank it. The ball.
This is
way
a
up there.
bummer.
Yeah.
It's a bummer. He hit a good shot. I mean, maybe just
You can
chip
thin
the 14 into the 5 and just kind of mix that up and get some balls kind of
you just thin the 14, bring the cue ball up, table be up by the 11,
up by the 11. Okay.
one rail.
Okay, player.
I think he hit it thicker than he wanted.
Yeah. I think he was shooting your shot though.
Um,
Yeah.
and now do you shoot the 7
Man,
With the tons of
I
inside?
don't think so.
and try and
No.
get
I don't think
past
so.
the 14?
I mean, it looks pretty well. Look at this. No, because you're jacked up. If he had a bridge that wasn't jacked up, maybe,
yeah,
but
right.
that jacked up bridge makes that shot super tough. He's not even looking at it.
He's shooting the bank.
He's two railing it, or what's
I
he?
think
Oh,
he's
he's
shooting the
banking.
bank.
I thought he's two railing it out, but he's
trying to make
banking
this, I think.
across.
Yeah, he's trying to
Okay.
make this.
Yeah. Step
He made
one.
it. He made it.
He made it. What
Great
a shot. Yeah.
So Mike wins the game. I
Okay.
think as long as we have the score right.
Yeah.
That was a fun first game.
That was a great first game. They both played well. That was cool. Okay. What do we got? Games 1-0. Mike's breaking now. So he broke his broke his serve, as we say in the tennis world,
Yeah,
right?
So Matt broke the first game, so he probably should have had the advantage, but Mike won that anyway. So
Yeah.
now Mike's had 1-0 breaking. He likes it.
Yeah, I think he likes it real good.
Yeah. Now we'll see.
Anyone like 8-1 or something.
Yeah, we'll see if he keeps the same pocket. So he was shooting in the lower right. I think he likes shooting in the lower right.
All right.
Our right.
Your right?
Our right.
Okay.
As we're looking at the screen, his right as
His right as we're sitting on the
yeah.
screen. Yeah.
I think that's I'm just curious to see which side he's going to break from.
I think Matt might have taken a break.
Yeah, he might have. You want to take a break here, young man? Or keep talking?
I don't know. I'll go get something to drink. You want something to drink? You want a Diet Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, we're going to take a break.
Okay.
We'll be back in a couple minutes.
Should mute it.
All right, we're back, and Mike did choose the lower right pocket, but he hit the ball. I think he might have hit it a little thin, and he might have sold out the 12 to Matt here. I don't know if he's blocked on the 8. He might be blocked on the 8, though. So we'll see if he can make this 13. Or is that the 12? That's the 12. It's sitting right in front of me.
I think he's shooting it. Yeah. He's got a chance to make some balls here, too. I mean, Matt can round a lot of balls, so
yeah.
See what he does.
Do you just go right to stack?
I think he's coming up.
It's not
Kind of
there.
doing it to make it.
Yeah,
I think he's. Yeah. Okay, mark the score.
And
That was a good shot. That was tough. He was jacked up. He had a distracting ball there. It's a good shot, Matt.
so now you can really flip the game. So do you just take the one out here?
I think so. How do you take it out?
I think that's the concern.
Without kissing anything.
Right.
I mean, there's a simple shot that I always worry I'm going to scratch on, but you kick behind it and just let the cue ball float down by the pocket. And try not to leave a bank on the one.
On the one,
yeah.
right.
Get the one to. Yeah, hopefully the bank can kick. The one can kick out far enough where you don't leave a bank.
Right. It's touchier than it looks, actually.
Yeah,
And
it looks
he's
super
looking at
touchy to me.
Even going to the 3.
And then you
then
try
going
to
behind
stick
the
on
one.
the one. Yeah, that seems a little risky. But
Yeah, there's
like hard to execute.
right.
You know.
Yeah, and I think you're right. Taking the one out, period, is hard to execute.
Yeah.
Can you just bank the one up? You know, he cut it on his left side, and just shooting the one ball, one rail up center table, and put the cue ball on the 4.
Oh,
So the
okay.
cue
You
ball
mean
goes
what?
off the side rail down to the 4.
I think it's gonna double hit.
Yeah,
You're talking
that's
about
the question.
the one ball goes up by
No.
the 14. You're saying?
Yeah, or to the left of the 14.
Yeah, I think that double hits.
It's very touchy.
I mean, you could almost 2-rail it out towards the 9. You know, that's a little, but he's not doing that. He's maybe gonna 1-rail it and try to
He's
run into the
banking it.
4.
He's banking it.
Yeah, that was a shot.
It was an aggressive play.
Yeah, well,
I don't know if that if that combo's on.
It's
Mike would love that combo to be on.
it's on than off, that's for sure. Especially when you look at it from that angle.
And the thing is, you might be able to just hold
Stop,
the cue
just-
ball right there
just-
and not
he
leave a
like-
shot.
Yeah, he loves the stop shot. So if he can stop shot, shoot the combo, I think that's his shot.
Right. That's what he's looking at doing.
Yeah, it's pretty natty.
If it goes straight in too, then the
And then 15 just holds.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like so.
exactly
Yeah.
what happened.
Yep. It must have been, yeah, he even came back a little bit. So
Right. He
he was comfortable
pretty
with
easy
it. Yeah,
combo.
super comfortable with it. He wasn't
So he's gonna-
concerned about sticking behind the stack, is what I'm saying.
Well,
now he's
the
going to roll
draw-
forward and leave the 4 ball, the 1 into the 4. Oh, he's going to go for the 4 now. He can get on the 4.
Right.
I'm a nit. I'm acting like like I wouldn't play that shape. Okay, I missed it.
So now we can go to the 8.
Yes.
You know,
Well, some
He's on
people
this
go to the
4
1
perfect.
here. I know that there's like old school one pocket
bank the
players.
1. Yeah, yeah.
You bank the 1 and then you have the. Okay.
that's what he's And that's probably the right shot.
It's probably if Mike's shooting it. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
but
yeah, if Mike's
if
shooting, I'm not gonna argue.
And Mike likes to say there are no right shots in one pocket. I learned that on the last
Oh,
stream.
Okay.
So there are no right shots. There's just the shot that's right for you.
I agree with that
So
statement. So it's 3-0 because everybody's different, right? Everybody's got different skills.
That's right.
Everybody's got different strengths and weaknesses. So
Yes.
that's a very good. I like that from Mike.
Yeah. So wise.
Very wise. Now, does he stun up on this and get on the 8, or does he roll forward?
Roll.
Okay, let's see what he does.
See his tip
You're
position?
trying to get him to roll.
He's a roller now.
Yeah.
Mike is a roller.
Rolling.
And the reason why is because he's able to control his cue ball,
And
and
he got
he's
behind
not
the
going to have the
stack.
pinch, and it's everything is a lot more natural. When you stun it, the speed changes, the pinch changes, everything. Like super controllable to roll the ball there. Okay, so with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Yep. 3,
he's
1,
ahead 3 to
4.
1.
Yep.
So
he's got-
looking back, it was a tough clear on the 1 for Matt last
Yes.
time, and he gave up 3 balls. You know, it's just interesting how little situations like that come up and they cost you.
Yep. Yeah.
And so now he gave up 3 balls and he's in a tough spot.
Yes. He gave up 3 balls in the initiative.
Yeah.
Is that
That's a
is
very-
that what you would say?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
the right word.
Right. Yeah. And so he's going to try and
Kick behind
kick behind this, right? Even if he takes a foul. Oh, you kick behind it hard.
it. Ooh,
Kick behind it hard.
he might have got kind of lucky here.
Now, it's either he's going to be lucky or he's going to leave Mike the 3 ball.
Well, the 3 ball looks like the 1 ball's blocking. The
feel like the
14
3 ball
ball is not
passes.
blocking. Yeah, okay, let's see.
But you're right. The 14 might be the right shot.
Yeah,
could
yeah.
be.
I don't know. What did he lose a ball? No, he got a ball. We're still in the same score.
I think it's 3-1.
3, 6, 9, 12. No, 3, 6, 9. What?
I'll be
Did he
thinking
owe
about
one or
it.
something? Isn't there 12 balls on the table, dude? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Is there 12 on the table?
I'm going to count in a second. I want to see if he made it.
Oh, he feathered off of it.
Feathered it in. So I know that he has 4.
I think Matt owed one because there's a ball in the spot. Or something, because look at there's how many balls? 3, 6, 9, 11 balls, and Mike has 4. I'm gonna go verify.
Okay.
I think Mike has 4, and I think
You
I'm
don't
gonna
think-
switch this. I don't think Matt has one anymore. I think
Okay.
he owed one.
All right. We'll find out. Thank you, sir.
I'm not very good at keeping scores. So I could be wrong. He can't. It's either 3-1 or 4-4.
Yeah. So now Mike's got the 1 here, and he's trying to figure out where he's going to shoot now. He's going to shoot the 14 instead of the 1. Interesting.
It's 4-0.
4-0. Okay. So we got the score right, and he's shooting the 14, probably going 2 rails and trying to get on the 1. You know, back out the center table, kind of. He's just making the ball and putting pressure on him. Take a look at the side view and see what he's got here.
He
What do
could
you
just,
like here?
Well, he could just roll the 12 and stick on top of those 2 balls.
Mhm.
And that ball goes on his side, on the side rail. and kind of dribbles down a little bit.
He could also shoot the
I
5
think
into the
he's
8.
shooting something different. The 6 ball almost. It's kind of, there's ways to do that other stuff too. I'm just looking at what's kind of easy, you know.
I feel like he could cut the 5 and go one rail up to where he's
Kind of get back, so he gets the 5 over there.
Yeah.
That's probably what he's doing, putting the cue ball on the rail by
over
his
there,
chalk over
right.
there, kind of.
yeah.
Is that what you're thinking?
That's what I'm thinking. Yes. Let's see if he
Behind
does
the
that
stack,
behind the stack, protect those balls.
and maybe he's gonna use the 8 to slow it down.
Yeah.
Or he used the 8 to slow it down, but then came up with the cue ball a little bit. I don't know if he wanted the cue ball that high, but
Yeah, I think he might have hit it just a little thin,
yeah.
so the cue ball ran a little bit. Like
Yeah.
you say, it's the thickness of hit is a big thing.
It is a
As
thing.
Mr. Slate would like to say.
It is a thing. It does
But he
affect the
protected
speed.
the 1. I mean, that was the biggest thing is he wanted to protect that 1.
Yes.
And so now, if he takes the 5 out,
Now
he's
you're
going to
right.
have to shoot it slow.
Yes. Yeah. He's in a tough spot here.
Yeah.
This is not an enviable spot.
You know, and so you could shoot the 5 slow and leave the cue ball on the rail. You could cut the 5 on the right hand side and try to put the cue ball behind the 1.
You could kick behind the 5 and put the cue ball behind the 1.
True. That's an aggressive shot. If you kick behind the 5 and put the cue ball down by the 1, that'd be a great shot. It's just whether that 5's off the rail far enough.
If you have,
That'd be an Efren shot
well, yeah, or
or a Josh Burble shot.
no, no. It's just, I've seen players hit it. You know,
Yeah, no,
Chohan. I mean,
you're right.
they're very
That's
good.
an offensive
They
shot.
kind of effortlessly hit this shot. So we'll see what Matt ends up doing. I think he might be hitting that shot actually.
Yeah.
he hit the shot. Yeah, that's a. Okay, so Efren, Chohan, and Matt Roth.
It was a great
Those
shot.
are the guys that can shoot that shot.
That impressed me, Matt. Nice shot.
Great shot, Matt.
Now, if that would have just been just a touch harder,
Then you've been really
yeah,
messed.
because now he can
Yeah.
see the 5, so he can
Yeah.
maybe take the 5 out.
Yeah, putting him on that,
him
blocking him
on the
behind the 1 is massive with the
Right.
5 ball there. So now he can take the 5 out, which is still a great shot though, Matt.
Yeah.
And,
Now,
and
the
not just
question
a
is-
great shot from the result, but executed really well. And it was kind of a little bit of a high wire shot. So I thought that was really cool.
How do you take the 5 out here?
I don't know. I guess you just bank it across and kind of leave them. The cue ball's not as important there with the 1 ball. It doesn't bank across and stuff. So yeah, you just kind of chip it out of there.
Chip it out. I think
let him go.
Probably hit it harder than he wanted. But he cleared it. So, you know, Mike's got the initiative, like Josh would like to say. Again, he's ahead 5-0. You know, he took an early lead here. So, Matt's going to have to come up with something. 2 rallies into the stack. I'm not knowing what he's doing here. Yeah, he took both those balls out. That was a great shot. Took the 8 out, took the 1 out. The 1 kind of came back, but that was an excellent shot.
It's cool. I mean, Matt's down 5-0, but he's coming with some really good shots, and he's fighting hard.
Now he's going to bank the 5
hitting
over.
shots that are tough to execute. It's cool. Yeah.
And
And then does he leave the cue ball up or down?
he could try and make this 5. There's really, well, the 10 will sell out. So I don't know what he'll try and do here. He could just bank the 5 straight across into the stack almost, or just below.
Feather off the 6. Or he
Went
could
to
come
the
this
other
way.
side,
Yeah,
yeah.
come off the other way. That's a more
Safer
conservative shot.
And he's at 5-0, so I can understand that.
Yeah, for sure. And now Matt's not going to want to be putting balls up table necessarily, so maybe he just sticks them behind the 5 up here. Or no? Okay, well, that's not
Put a ball on his
too
side.
far up table. Ball's on his side, protected. Good shot. Yeah. And now Mike would probably not mind having the balls up table.
No, not being ahead 5-0. He knows the mind if they're all up table.
Yeah. And the problem with this situation is he can't like blast them up table because they're going to go towards those Matt's side. So
Is
he's
he
got to do
kicking
one
at this?
shot at a time.
Kicking at the 6,
Wow,
and he fouled,
that was aggressive.
and he might have left the 6. It was more aggressive than I expected he would be.
Yeah.
So Matt's got to shoot this ball.
Well, the issue is the 2.
He's got to shoot it. And
we'll
he's got to
see.
hope he comes up with a shot because
Yes.
he's down 5-0. This is your aggressive mindset when you're down 5-0.
And the balls are down table, so he's in a good spot
Yeah,
here.
I mean,
Yeah.
he could
He
make
just
this
needs to
ball and get a good rub
Come
on
up
the
with-
2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's got to make the ball though.
Yeah, shooting that left-handed, and he made the ball, but it went.
Oh, he
in
shot
Mike's pocket.
left-handed? That was a little
Shot
weird.
it left-handed, and he made a ball in Mike's pocket.
Okay, well, and that
And then he
just
sold
cost him
out.
the game. So,
Yeah.
yep. Mike's got to get 2 here, which is not an easy 2. Well, he's going to put the cue ball right in that area because he could get on the 6. He could get on the 3.
Yeah, there's a couple.
So he's kind of
couple
looking.
different
See, I
options.
kind of like where he's looking more towards the 1 up
He
there.
just has to miss the 6. He don't want to hit the 6. So
Yeah.
he'll stop your cue ball.
I just wouldn't want to be below the 6. I'd kind of want to be just kind of up above it a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
which is fine. You know, he got perfect on
Perfect.
it, but he's above it. That's what I like. You know,
Yeah.
he came into the right side of the ball, correct side, meaning if he rolled out a little farther, he was still winning the game with either the 6 or the 3.
Yeah.
And if he tried to play short perfect, no good. Oh,
Well,
he thought he needed some more. 2, 4, 6. He only has 8.
He had to give up a ball earlier. I think that's maybe what it was.
Oh shoot. Okay, my scorekeeping. Is he shooting right-handed?
No, he's shooting left-handed. Trying to make the 3 to win the game, I think.
Okay, good shot.
Excellent shot.
Nice.
So
Well-
Mike takes a 2-0 lead.
That was a quick game.
Yeah.
2-0. Matt's breaking at least. He's got that going for him,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Right. So we'll see how Matt comes out this game. He kind of got beat quickly there, so now he's got to just keep the fight up.
Yep.
When you're down 2-0, just one game at a time, right? You can't get it all back
Exactly.
in one game.
Or 1 shot.
Yeah.
And if Matt can get this game, it's a completely different set. So that re-racks.
So he hit that real fat, or he hit that real thin and missed the one. Missed
he
the head
hit
ball.
the second ball fat and the first ball thin. Yeah.
Right. So he's taking the lower right again. So he must like the lower right because he's down 2-0, and that's what he's been shooting at. He's going to keep shooting at it.
Okay, much better break. Good. He protected the 2 balls.
Yeah,
It's a good break.
very good break.
Now we'll kind of see what Mike does to get out of it. What do you like, Brian?
It's harder to do your shot this time in terms of getting the cue ball in the upper left-hand corner. I feel like because that 13's, the 12's too close to the rail.
Well, and it's not doubled. It's
Right.
Pretty
But
old.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's harder to get doubled up on it. So I feel like he almost has to kick at the 10 slow
Ooh, I like that.
and just push the 10 up a few inches.
And the cue ball kind of replaces it
yeah,
and kind of
right.
comes up and gets blocked on the 5
Yeah, but
without
just
leaving a bank.
live for another shot.
Yeah, if the cue ball was about where the 10 is, maybe
Yeah.
against the rail even, he'd be, you know, the
He's gonna
start of
thin
being
off
out of the
5.
break.
No, he's thinning
No,
off the
he's
8.
doing your shot.
Yeah, he's doing my shot. You're right.
Yep, that's a good shot. It's not
You're just
the end of the, it's not
yeah,
the
you're
greatest
just
thing in the
pushing it up
world,
a
but
few-
you're just kind
few
of
inches.
getting out of the break temporarily, and you're going to be in potential trouble after this next shot, depending what Matt comes up with. But
But I like it because the 9 wasn't bankable. So you
Yeah.
kind of go.
yep,
Now he's just going to try and bank the 8-9 into something on
the
his
9
side.
into the, yeah, up. I wonder, this can double kiss though.
I think he's got to hit it pretty thin so the cue ball gets out of that corner too up by the stack.
Yeah, that's true. See what happens. Oh, well.
You're right. A
And
double
then it
kiss.
left the
and he
5,
left
and
in the
then
5.
and this one I might not roll, like I was saying rolling. This one I might kind of pinch and draw back for the 8 kind of situation.
Well, this is a shot you can pinch and not sell out to 10,
Yes.
even if you miss,
Yeah.
and then you're on the 8 and you go to the stack.
Yeah. And but he didn't hit it super hard. Oop. But didn't really leave the 10. Got the 5 on his side. Was on the 8 nice. It's a good shot.
Yeah. I wonder if he'll shoot this 10. It is awful thin, and he's over the stack probably.
And the problem is when you smash into the rack, you push them towards Mike's side, and you're likely not coming up with a shot. So,
Right.
like, that's like a sucker shot.
But he might shoot. He might try and
He's not even looking at it.
shoot the 8 to take out the 5 with the 8.
Yep, kind of come behind it. Again, can the 8 get out of the way?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this shot.
Very
what
nice.
What a shot.
That was Efren like there.
That was very good. He's
Then
hitting
caught
a
the
lot
5.
of nice shots.
Yeah. He didn't cut the 5. Now, The bank on the 10 is on,
Ooh.
and he can hold the cue ball
Yeah.
to not give up the 5.
But there's not like I mean,
There's not a lot of.
there's not a lot of stuff going on after it,
No.
you know? If
No,
you think he can make it and then take the 5 out, if it's just a hanger bank, but
Yeah.
I don't think he's he's playing safe off of it. He's gonna trap him behind the 5 off the 10 and put the 10 over towards the 6.
I think you're right.
Well, no,
Double kissed.
double kissed it.
I think he was trying to do what you said.
Yeah, probably
Just
not
double
all the
kissed it.
way to the 6,
Yeah.
but definitely all cue ball, right? And just
Yeah.
knowing that the 10 is going to go towards the
Right.
middle of the table.
Yeah.
So Matt is going to make the 9, or just push the 9 with
Push the 9.
cue ball.
Yeah.
That works.
Now he's left him long, but he left him a look at the 10. So he's looking at doing something with that 10.
Nope, he's going to hit the
Hit
5.
He's got.
And he's powering a little bit, so he's going to try to blast the 5 into the 10 and stick the cue ball.
Does he have that angle early?
Yeah, he
looked
missed it,
different to
but
me.
yeah. No, that's good. That was good enough.
Yeah, it's a great shot.
Yeah. Good cue ball, good shot from distance.
held
Nice
the-
little
held the cue ball.
stun shot from distance, stop shot. Yeah.
Now he can probably. Now, if you want to put pressure on him, you bank that 3 and just run the cue ball.
Yes. Yeah, because there's nothing really. Well, that 7 goes off the 6 towards his hole. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's the greatest thing ever, but it's definitely there's some action there.
Yeah.
But Matt hits this really good. I mean, it's going to
Yeah,
feather.
good
Oh, it almost could feather off.
Yeah.
This is a great shot. Now, it created a bunch of pressure. Now, you can't shoot the 15 and the 12 and the 7 and feather because it opens up and has a bunch of problems, and Matt's got balls by the
I think
hole.
you kick behind the 3.
So that's pretty safe.
You might kick behind the 3 here and just push it up a little bit.
Yeah. I hate these combos when you blast combo it. It just seems like
Oh, yeah.
something's in front of the hole when
Right.
the smoke clears.
I know. That's why I don't like shooting either.
I know. He's probably shooting your shot. I think he's loading with inside.
Just
So he's going to
going
kick behind the
3.
3. It's a safe shot. I mean, it's the most simple shot he can shoot. Even though it's not simple, look at all he's loading it.
Yeah.
He's got a snap behind. Oh, he did mine.
got your shot and you made it.
He shot.
And he
Good
got
stuff
the
happened.
6.
Oh my gosh.
What a shot.
We both high five.
I don't know how he did that.
That's crazy.
You were just talking about that.
All I see is like problems on those
Me
shots,
too.
but he hit it. He hit
a
it.
great shot. I mean, and he got so fortunate. And now he's got the 6, and he can go into the stack and maybe get another shot. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe.
the problem with going into the stack is it pushes it his way and sticks him behind it.
Does, but all you need is a shot in one ball.
That's unlikely in this situation.
I agree
but
with
we'll
that.
see what he does. I could be proven wrong. I'm more than capable of being proven wrong. I like this because
Yeah,
there's
me
a
too.
chance he could shoot this. If that 7 goes off the 10, he could shoot the 15 and just mix them and put the cue ball up table. Just mix them towards your hole. Well, he's playing more conservative than that. Yeah, look at Mikey.
Yeah, he's had 2 games. to
Mikey's
0. It's
Mikey's
just-
not going to mix them up.
He's gonna just again be patient.
3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Yeah, 2 to 0.
0.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're right.
My eyes got bigger than my belly. I would have thought, let's mix them up. Let's get this thing going. I probably had to be home for something. So I'm like, okay, get the balls
get
open.
moving.
Let's get moving. That's not the most optimal one pocket strategy. I have to be home for my family.
I got something going on.
Got something going on.
But he really left him in a tough spot where there's really not anything. There's not much
Okay, he's going to bank
offensive-
the 10 off the 7 and open them up.
You think so?
No, he could, because it kind of pushes him towards his side of the table,
Yeah.
up table a little bit. But if he was stuck, yeah, I don't know. It was a weird shot, but it would have left a return bank, so a little too fancy town. But I
He
just,
just decided to get a ball on his side of the table.
yeah, for Matt, I would think the moving game, kind of like we said when we started the stream, the moving game isn't going to be his path to victory, I don't think. And so getting these balls open and creating pressure is probably a better approach for Matt against Mike. And now he's done that because now see there's 3, 4 balls that go at Matt's pocket. Mike just fouled, but he would have had now one more goes on the spot. So it's like now this is more of a spot that Matt wants to be in, right? to have these balls, and they go towards Mike's pocket, one or two of them, but three of them do for sure go to his pocket. And there's other balls down there that he could break into and get shots on. So it's like, it's tricky, but keep the ball pressure on Mike.
Yeah.
Because Mike's comfortable to just play a ball at a time till
There's,
till they're done.
even this is a tough shot though, because there's
I'm not
something
saying there's
apparent.
a shot here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying meta overall.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with you.
If Mike wants to play a ball at a time, then let's mix them up and play it wide open, especially if you're not winning the moving game.
Oh, he's looking at kicking at this.
No, I think he's just going to skim off the 14 and come down to the
could
end
be
rail.
right.
And he
Just go to
probably,
the side rail.
yeah, he saved the side rail because the end rail would have gave Mike a chance to pop him up table, which is, shows that Matt plays a lot of one pocket.
Yeah.
That's a good shot. See, Mike's going to just be, even now Mike is fine moving him up table. Because I think Mike feels like I would guess that even though it's 1-0, but Mike's up 2-0, so I don't think he might try this off the 13 bank. Maybe there he goes, or off the other ball.
Yeah,
Yep,
good.
that's a great shot. Yeah, there goes my theory. No, I'm just kidding. But he did get the balls up table, but he's not. I don't think Mike's thinking up table at this moment in time, because it's early in the game yet, but. He's just maybe settling for a one up table game and being fine with it. And that was a great shot.
Yeah. We'll see if he takes this out.
Matt's going to bank this, I think, which is aggressive, but he's a good banker. He's trying to think, can he beat it and hit the 15? I think he's looking at it.
Can you beat the corner?
Oh, he just kicked
Kicked
it.
at it.
Okay, well.
It was aggressive.
Worked out.
It did work out. He got
Ish.
two balls on his side.
Yeah, but Mike it's interesting. We'll see what Mike does, because there's a shot where he could hit the 4 into the 13, cut it away, and the 4 sweeps over towards his side. He draws the cue ball back and protects it. That's pretty a lot of stuff going on.
No, but it's a good shot because
Yeah.
they're not going to get stuck there. The 4 is going to leave.
The 4 is going to leave, and it's going to chop across towards his
13's
pocket.
gonna exit.
Yeah. Exit.
draw.
Nice word.
He could.
That's why you're the voice of Slate.
Yeah.
You're the voice of Slate, and I'm overpowering you. I should get fired.
No, not at all.
If they were playing 9-ball, I wouldn't be talking as much.
For some reason, as much as you.
For some reason, one pocket gets me chatty.
I think you're just a social guy. You're a chatty guy.
That's true. I am chatty.
It's interesting though that he chose not to shoot that shot, because I like that shot.
That
you
shot that I
mentioned.
drew up, yeah.
Maybe he thought they were going to double kiss and leave the 4 there or something.
Yeah. It was a little bit of a Chohanny type of shot, but
Yeah.
it was a good shot.
It could have been a crowd pleaser.
A crowd pleaser. See, I like the crowd pleasers. I'm trying to entertain.
Now, are those balls in a position where he wants to protect them, or does he, or does he not care that much? The 5 and
The 4 and the 13.
4 and the 13.
I mean, they're sort of almost blocking a lane and sort of almost doubled up
Yeah.
the 4. Yeah, so it's not like some massive thing, but it definitely.
and he tried to protect him.
Yeah, he did, which is good, But they're not.
But now
They're not down. If they were down a foot closer to the pocket, that'd be better. And if they're whatever, but see now Mike can. He's going to bank the 4 and push the cue ball over by the 3.
by the
right,
stack.
the 312.
Yeah, I think so.
And then he didn't hit it. Yeah, that's okay.
I think he caught it.
Kind of different than he wanted.
Yeah, a little thicker than he wanted.
Yeah, and that makes sense because he put inside English
Yeah,
on it,
it
so
kinda
it's
dulled.
spun in instead of deflecting,
Yeah.
and because they hit it soft.
Yep. I think that's exactly what happened. Now if he could bank this and get on the 11, I don't know if the 11 goes.
I know. Or if he rolls out for the 10, he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of good things. He's just got to put this in front of the hole and block behind those 4 balls.
Right.
That's it. And he hit it nice. He hit it great.
He might get to the
He's
14.
going to be on the 14.
Now this is
Decision time.
right. It's for sure decision time. And do you go here or not?
Does the 12 go by the 3?
I don't know. He's shooting the 14.
I'm just saying, because
I
if
hear
I'm
what
going to
you're
park the
saying.
cue ball by that side rail, I'm a little worried about the 12 if I miss.
Yeah.
And
I think he
that's
overcut
what
this.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, but he protected the cue ball, but he's got
He's got the 10
10.
ball.
And then it's interesting
But I
because
think you shoot the 10 because, well, I don't know if the 11
I'm not
goes.
sure about that.
You know, I don't, it kind of depends on if he can make the 11. If the 11 goes, if he misses the 10, he probably doesn't shoot the 10.
He might bank the 15 and put the cue ball right down by the 1. Put the 15 by his hole, blocked by the 7 and the 10.
Did Matt get one there? I think Matt's on 1.
Okay.
He banked that ball in. So we're sitting at 1-1.
3. Okay. 3, 6, 9, 13. Yeah. Good. Good eye.
He wants to shoot the 10.
10 is like, where does the cue ball go? It makes pocketing the ball very difficult. And if you roll it, you could give up the 11, which breaks up balls. It's just, we'll see what he does here. He's going to have to pop it. He popped it and
Got back over.
and left at the 14. That's the, I think the 10 was a little rough.
That was a hard shot.
Yeah, that was a tough shot.
I kind of left your bank on the 15.
Yeah, and the problem with the shot, which it's easy now, obviously, is that he could give up some balls here, but not really, because I guess this is tricky to get more than the 14 here.
Well, the question is, can he even get the 14?
Oh, I thought he was dead on it.
He's not going to shoot it.
Oh, I thought he was dead on it. Maybe this is better though.
Banks the 10 and then
And then
shoots
drags the
combo.
cue ball?
You could shoot the combo if he makes this.
Is he going to drag the cue ball or no? Okay, well, I don't know. Mike's Blastorama on the 10, maybe, unless he's jacked up.
I think a Blastorama on the 10 is probably.
Blastorama.
I like the,
That's a technical term.
That's the.
He's jacked up, but he's going. I think he
he's
might
gonna
go
shoot this hard.
Blastorama and just stick the cue ball, stun it through to the end rail, like so. What a shot! And look at the cue ball.
Perfect cue ball.
Sheesh. Nice.
Got 2 balls on his side and left the cue ball right next to the rail. This could be a long game.
Yeah.
We've got almost everything up.
Again,
table.
if Matt just settles for blasting these
He's
up
gonna blast
table,
them up table.
yeah, it's gonna push balls towards his side if he cuts the 11 a little bit. But that's not awful. That's pretty good. Nice shot, Matt.
Yeah.
And that's kind of, it's not like he had some sort of huge play to get balls up table again. I don't mean to bust your chops, Matt. You're playing great.
This is looking to be a 1 ball at a time
Yep.
situation.
This is your favorite. One pocket.
1 ball at a time.
One ball at a time.
This
Take it
could
out of
be
your
the-
cold dead hands. You're a cold dead hands guy.
This
Get
could
it.
be the couple hour game here. We'll see what happens.
Game. Okay, so Matt, yeah, this is just 1 ball at a time.
Yeah, I think he's just going to put balls more up there. Yeah, we've got all the balls past the side hole. So does that 2 bank? I mean, it's just your 1 ball at a time. Bank the 2 in and take your 1 ball.
Yep.
And I think he did.
And he
Yeah, nice
actually
shot.
got the 1 ball.
Yeah, so he's just taking the 1 ball.
And maybe he'll take 2 balls, Brian.
Maybe he will. I don't think he's got a shot to 2 balls.
The 14. Is it too pinchy?
I think it's too pinchy. So he's got 2. Our scorekeeper will be with us soon.
Our screen ager.
And so now he will put the cue ball in the end rail.
Yep, and the 5 ball came down.
Yeah.
Which is fine. So he's got 2, and Maddie's got 1. And
And Mike's ahead 2-0.
Mike's ahead 2-0.
So Matt is certainly fine with an up table game here. He just keeps pushing the balls up table himself. So again, Matt pushed the 5 ball up table. So now there's all the balls up table again. Do you bank the 14 here? No, he's not going to.
Bank which one? The 14? Oh, bank the 7.
Bank the 7 ball, yeah.
That was better because he controlled those 2 balls.
Yeah, he did.
Versus like leaving behind them or kind of whatever.
Now, I don't know if this is too thin. He might be able to beat the kiss and try to bank the 7 in. Let's see. That's what he did. But he sold out to 10. He might have got fortunate. Yeah, he got fortunate there. So he covered up the 10 with the 13. And he protected the 7. So Mike's got to come up with a shot here. He might just 2-rail the 1
He might
onto
just,
his side.
well, he might, yeah. Looks like he's hitting it soft,
Just
though.
making it.
Yeah. That's good. You know.
Yeah, there wasn't anything there. He just brought it down table.
Okay, Matt could bank the 10 and just kind of leave the cue ball over there. Try to create some activity going towards his pocket. Maybe even kind of like jack up a little bit and try to mix the balls towards his hole.
Yeah, I mean, he could
It
actually.
might pinch it, but because you want to kind of have the cue ball, you don't want to have the cue ball rolling out, and you don't want to hit it. So if to hit it soft, yeah, he's kind of probably want to punch it down towards those balls a little bit.
Yeah, I think so too.
The rolling it thing is, well, that's fine, but it kind of gives Mike a lot of options. So like, imagine if the cue ball was by the 13 and the 3 and the 10 ball was there.
I think
That's what I was thinking.
I was thinking the stun shot, the same thing, where you kind of just stun it and kill the ball on the rail, on the side rail.
Yeah.
So,
So we'll see what Mike does, because it's like they go in either pocket. They kind of favor Matt's side because 2 of them are over there. And it's 2-0 in ball count, so Mike just might send the 10 ball back up, but it's hard to keep the cue ball down there
it's touchy.
without leaving a bank.
Yeah, it's touchy.
He's loading some English here. It might be that he's going to put the cue ball up table. Let's see. It looks like he's loading hard
yeah,
like
you're
this. Yeah, this is not a bad shot at all. That makes sense. Like now he can,
Now he left the 5.
Yeah.
So let's see if he shoots it.
and he's going to want to try to stun it, stop it, and stick the ball by the
I
coin.
think he rolls forward and tries to get on the 7.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean,
We'll see.
yeah, as
I
long
think
as he
there's
doesn't
an
give up the 10. But you're right.
Probably get right to the side rail.
Yeah, you're good. That's right. I'm a fish.
No.
Nice shot. No, that's good.
So he's got his ball probably.
Yeah, and the advantage is that he can't just put the cue ball there because he can bank the 10.
Yeah.
So
Right.
Matt made a good shot, a great shot, and
Don't give him a ball yet.
I'm not. Just relax.
Ready?
Yeah.
Josh is getting ready for this ball to go.
I got my hand on the mouse, and Becky's coaching me. I like what he was trying to do. He was trying to run the cue ball up by the 15 and just kind of.
But he might have got away with this
Pinched
because
it.
he didn't give up the 10, and the 7 doesn't bank.
Uh,
So he might have to bank the 1.
yeah. Which is tricky because that 10 can get cut in.
Mm-hmm. Right? He's gonna have to
have to
kill the cue ball like we
He's
said.
looking at all his options. He's looking at the 15,
15 ball.
and he might be just sticking with the 15. And if he gets too nuts on trying to get the cue ball over there,
This is a good shot.
that's just kind of all make, which is good. The
Really good.
challenge was that was, if he missed it, that was kind of a few balls, but he made it. That's good.
So how many? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think Matt's got 3 because he made because Mike
many?
pushed his ball
2,
in.
4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, okay. He pushed his ball. 1, 2, 5, 8, 10.
Yeah, so it was 2-1, and Mike pushed Matt's ball in.
Okay, I must have missed that one.
Yeah, the 5 ball.
Okay.
So now, this is interesting. You shoot the 7 and try and take the 10 out
Sweep
with the
the
cue
10
ball.
out. It looks like he's got some English on there
Got a
to do
lot of
just
English on
that.
it, Yeah.
He could hit it thick with that much English. Oh, he hit it
He hit it
perfect.
perfect. He got
Oh,
it.
what a shot, Matt.
This would be bad luck if he doesn't.
No,
get a
he's
shot.
got
Yeah,
it.
Good
Yeah,
shot.
what a shot. I'm clapping the mouse for
Yeah,
him.
so he's
What a shot.
he's got 2 more balls there if he can get.
Yeah. This would put him on 6.
Yeah.
Sick. And oh,
Well, he's still
he still had
didn't really hurt him.
didn't yeah.
I mean, obviously you want the balls, but he didn't give up a shot.
Yep.
So 4-2, Matt. But Matt's, I'm sure he's sitting down going, gosh, I should have had 6.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to hold the cue ball, trying to cheat the pocket a little bit.
Yeah.
Because there was a little bit of an angle there.
And Mike is going to bank this. He's loading it to spin it in. He got pretty aggressive, but
Nice
that was
stretch.
cue ball too.
Yeah.
That's kind of cue ball as well.
Took it off
So
of his
Matt might just kind of slow bank the one and make it, right? Try to make it.
Yeah.
And then leave the cue ball up at the side rail. And if he makes it, he's got the 10.
Mm-hmm.
He's put some pressure down by his hole. So he's just got to hit this nice and smooth, which he hit. I kind of had a feeling he was going to make
Oh,
it.
perfect.
Like that. I'm serious. I said he was going to make it.
Now he's got the 10 ball.
Yeah, what a shot.
So he might, now he's at the 5. So
That's such
He's,
a very nice bank. Very clean.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's trying to stay confident, which you can't blame him. And he hit a confident shot and
Yeah.
it just didn't go, and that's fine. It happens. Yeah, I like what he was doing. He was
That
trying
was
to
a
get
good
down. And he had his right pace. So good things could happen. If he clipped balls, he would have been on 6 with an open shot to 7. So
Right.
it was well executed. Well intended and well hit. It just didn't go.
Yep.
Ooh.
That was on the track, but it double kissed.
Yeah, exactly. And it didn't kill him on the double kiss.
No.
Could have scratched. It could have been nightmares, but
So you kick behind us and take it out.
I think so.
Kick to the bottom rail.
Or you could do the bank up table and not double kiss it, I think.
Yeah, that's a shot too.
Yeah. Just bank it up towards the 3.
Mm-hmm. That's what he did.
Nice shot. Simple. Oh, you can break the 14. There's not much going on here. If he misses, well, he would leave a little bit of a bank.
Yeah,
A couple different banks, but we're fighting ball for ball, right? So that's what we do.
right.
Ooh, he's got something else in mind here.
He's just trying to be patient.
Trying to be patient.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
And Matt just may do the same thing. He might just push the 10 onto his side. But he's got to be careful he doesn't give up a bank if he does that. That's really the only threatening ball on the table. It's a 10 ball right now
Well, the 14. Are you talking about for
Mike.
pancake?
Yeah.
The 14 banks, doesn't it?
It
Or I don't
does.
think the 9's quite in the way.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it does. I think it banks both ways. To both pockets.
for sure. Yeah. But he's shooting your shot. He's chipping it to his side, I think.
He's just trying to determine how to shoot it so that he doesn't leave a
I
bank.
think it's cool if he puts the cue ball in the middle of the table. Well, he's not going to do that.
Just,
Okay, he's keeping it a little more simple.
yeah.
Oh, here's the shot. Mike 2 rails the 14 and kind of mixes them up a little bit.
Goes into the 9.
Goes into the 9, and then he's got it because he's down 5-2. He's not doing it. He's not doing it. He's not doing it.
I
Okay.
could see Mike saying the same thing if he was sitting
He was sitting here. He would be saying the
that.
same thing.
I like this shot.
I like this shot. Yeah.
Now we'll see how patient either one of these guys is here on this shot on because he got 8 balls all by that upper right corner. And so how aggressive or not aggressive are you? He left a 2 railer here, I think, on the 13.
Oh, yeah.
And you probably, I don't know if Mike's going to shoot this or not. I just feel like you have to shoot it.
No. Well, yeah, it looks like he is, maybe.
You don't have to, but it's an opportunity to get a ball by your hole anyway.
And you want to leave him kind of jacked up,
Yeah,
which is good.
didn't have quite the right angle for it. It looked different to me than I turned out to be. Yeah, this one could go on for a while. The way these balls are laying with the 5-2 lead for Matt. there's probably 100 different shots here where you could shoot where you're just button balls
Just button balls.
to
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
get yourself in trouble. But
Yeah. I mean, one thing that Matt could, yeah.
I mean, he might even pockets in the side and roll to the end rail.
Well, but he kind of wants it up table, so he's just going to chip it back up table and a bank towards his side and let the cue ball end up towards the middle of the table down.
You still want to hit that corner.
Yeah, or double kiss the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as easy as it looks to get this thing to happen.
Right.
Like, I don't, he might even be drawing it to try to draw bank it.
Cut it thin.
Like
Two rail bank.
thin bank, like back up table, basically. You're
right,
just,
two
it's
rail.
all kind of up table.
I think he was shooting a 2-rail bank in his pocket,
Oh, really?
but he,
2 real bank in his
I think
pocket?
that's what he was trying to do there,
Oh, okay.
which would have been, that was an aggressive shot.
Yeah. So now Mike, it's cool the way Mike doesn't just immediately look at the 11. He looks at the cluster up there and tries to figure some things out. Either could he do something now or could he do something after he makes this? Yeah. So he's going to just determine that that's not a good shot. He's going to try to stick him on the 10. Didn't
I
quite
got
get
2
there.
balls on the spot.
Yeah. Get 2 balls down table. He would have liked to freeze him on the 10.
Right.
And so Matt can just, because the reason why he wanted to freeze him is because Matt can just hit the 11 on the top.
I like hitting the 10 ball off that. I like being more aggressive. Hit the 10 off the 8 down table.
Well, yeah.
But he's ahead 5-2, so it's probably not a good shot.
But do you see what the shot I was talking about? Just clear the balls up table again because
Yeah.
you're up 5-2.
Yeah.
So if you're Matt and you're up 5-2, you had an opportunity to get the balls up table again. So, because see now Mike can just pocket. Well, he can bank and stick them, which is a nightmare for Matt in a way. There's a bunch of stuff he has to deal with, depending how good he hits it. Yeah.
Hit
So
it
now
good.
he's got him. It's not a panic spot, but now Mike's got action.
He does. He's definitely got the.
And so because Matt didn't take the opportunity to blast the balls up on that one shot, and he kind of played ticky tack up table. Now Mike's got 3 balls down table, and it could have been a situation where there was no balls down table right
Yeah.
now, and he wouldn't be in the spot.
Or if he's drawing back. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Now, does Mike aggressive enough to roll that 10? Jack up and roll that 10 down by the 13?
no, because he's too tight on it.
Yeah, it's too thin.
Mike's not hating life right now. He was down 5-2, and now look at the ball positions. Stuff goes in his hole, stuff's down table. He's this is like, this got flipped.
Yeah, yeah.
And
he
it got
feels like
flipped
he's
off
got
of
an
one
opportunity.
decision.
Yeah.
It got Matt made one choice, and it ended up flipping the game because now Mike's able to open up these little pack of balls, and now he's got balls at bank, lanes are open, pressure towards his hole. Like this is like a dream for Mike. It'd be cool if he could bank that 3 into the 8 and send the 8 down on a combo on a bank, but I think they're too tight. It'd even be good if he could just simply make the 14 and stick them on that rail. Then he's
Yeah,
got
he really
more
wants
balls
to
down
protect
table.
that 13.
The 12.
The 12, yes, the 12.
Yeah, see, that's kind of what he was trying.
I don't know if he gave
Yeah,
up the
see,
12.
no, he doubled them up. That's a great shot because now he's got the 12 protected, 3 balls down table, the 9 ball, and yeah, this got weird for Matt all of a sudden being up 5-2.
Now, the question is, does he just, he could bump behind those balls again. I don't know that it'll do that, but
Yeah.
you can almost thin cut the 9.
Ooh.
It's aggressive, but he
Can bank it and push through just like so, but that is the worst situation.
yeah, that was the kind of the worst outcome there.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So now he's got to choose. He could shoot the 12, feather off the side of that, get up for the 9, and then run all of them. Or he could shoot the 9 and the 12 and then play a
get
bank.
2 balls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 balls and get on a bank.
Right. Or, yeah.
So he
But
might be
he's-
shooting my initial
He
shot.
might be, yeah. Just trying to get into those balls.
Get
right
into
here.
those balls and let's win the game. Because if he hits him on the other side like that, he was okay
stretch.
too. No. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Either side, he was okay there. So that's probably a good call.
Yeah.
Because either side of the 14, he would have come up with something. Either the 9 potentially at that pace, or if he hits the 14 Yahtzee, I mean, he's got all 4 of those balls.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's leaving the 9 there. I'm surprised.
I think he was so close to the rail that.
You know, but
So he's got
yeah.
3 now.
Yeah, yeah.
5-3.
It looked like he could have like chopped it down and blocked with those 3 balls, but
I see what you're saying. I like that shot
yeah,
actually.
because now
kind of protect.
the 9's not protected. Surprised Matt's doing this.
He's
Okay.
banking the 8.
Okay.
Is he trying to go behind the 3? Yep.
Yeah, it's just now it's
That's a
more
good
balls
shot.
down table. Okay. All right.
It's a good shot. It's
Yeah, yeah.
5-3, the close score.
Yeah.
It was hard to take the 9 out too from there.
Yeah. It was. Yep.
I can't see if he can see the 9 though. I don't know if he can pass the 3. He might
can
just kick
bank the 8.
bank the 8.
Yeah. He might kick the 8.
Yeah, that was what I was
That's what
thinking.
it looks like he's doing. It looks like he's kicking the 8.
He might be banking it. So hard to tell from
Oh,
here.
maybe he is banking it. I think he's banking it. The way he's loading up on it, I think he's banking it. Oh,
he hit it
he
then.
hits those then, yeah.
That's hard to do.
Yeah. Okay, so Mike goes back to 2. Pulls one out of the basket.
Now, when you shoot this 8, obviously you want to get more than 1 ball. So what's the proper way to shoot this 8? Because he's going to shoot from the kitchen. Obviously, you get a ball in hand in the kitchen when the other player scratches. So it's 5-2. Matt's got the lead. He's obviously going to shoot the 8. How should he do this?
Good question.
Should he go into the bottom of that
Well, you have
12,
to.
or do you go
I think
for
you
the
got
bank?
to balance it all out, right? I think the bottom of the 12. I think the bottom of the 12.
Yeah.
But as long as you can make it, you got to make it, right? I
Right.
think they might. Are they on break?
It's
I
possible.
bet you. But
Yeah.
I think the important part is you got to make the 8,
Yes.
and then if you feel more comfortable making the 8 and leaving a bank, that's fine. Are we gonna take a
All right,
break?
we'll take a little break while their players are taking a break. We'll be back soon. Okay, looks like we're back. Matt's at the table. Again, he's shooting with the ball in hand behind the head string, and he's got shooting the lower right-hand corner.
So you said something when we went out and looked at the layout. What did you say, Bri?
I felt like he could shoot the 8 and go into the bottom of the 14, just like you were saying.
The 12. Yeah.
Go into the bottom of the 12, yes.
Yeah.
And he gave himself a bank.
He gave himself he made a great shot.
Yeah.
And he gave himself an opportunity. And
so he's hitting at 6. And if he can make this 12, do you...
I think I pinch into the 14. No, I don't know. That's too much. That's not that doesn't work. I'd be concerned about the
even pinch to the 13. It might be too thin for that.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. What I was trying to I think that it's so much of a bank that you're basically gonna miss those 2 balls and just drag up. So I might not even bank it if that's the case.
Could you bank it and use those 2 balls?
Because I don't think you can use them as stoppers because I think it's too thin. He's just doing this, which is fine.
Yeah. And he's got 6,
Yeah, he's 6. He pushed him across his side of the table. If Mike wants to move the ball, that's fine. He's kind of, and it could turn into an up table game pretty quick here again now.
It's so interesting that every ball was up table, and now we've got 5 balls past the heads.
And see, Mike doesn't want to push us up table. He wants to put the cue ball right up by kind of up. Mike wants the cue ball up table on these balls right here, like so.
Yeah.
He created a lot of problems for Matt here to think about. Nothing that he can't get out of or figure out, but I know I don't like being up on that end rail with multiple balls down like this. But I don't play a ton of one pocket, so Matt does. He'll be able to handle it, I'm sure. I think he's going to bank the 14 back up table and just push the cue ball through towards that chalk. Yeah. Okay.
Boy, that's a hard shot to execute.
Very hard shot.
You can scratch, you can
Stuff could go
double
wrong
kiss.
there, yeah. That's why I said I don't like being up there for that reason. Like all I see is scratches and double kisses when I'm sitting on that end rail.
It's a hard shot to execute.
So Mike,
and now he left him in he hit it great because he left him a tough shot.
So Mike could play a 2-railer and push the cue ball up and put the 11 towards the 14-9, and that looks like he's loading up for that. Oh, he hit one railer.
Yeah.
That's a better shot. Because the cue ball's better, right? Like that's a good shot.
Well,
that's a great shot.
As,
good as you can hit it.
Yeah, as far as the cue ball goes, that's So now he's
got to deal with the 11 without double kissing it.
Right. And he shot it the other way, and it was a good shot.
Yeah,
and he froze him on the rail.
Shot. Now, yeah, it's like
Mike's. He likes that all the balls on his side, so he's
But he wants that cue ball up. I guess he could kind of. The problem with pushing through the 12 and putting the cue ball towards the chalk, that's probably not bad. If you get too greedy to try to with the 12, you could double kiss it.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're trying to get the 12 on your side and the cue ball up table, and you get too greedy to not leave the 13 or whatever. But he's not even looking at that.
Shoot that. I think that's why he's looking at those shots because it's not as easy as it looks.
That's why playing a lot of pool in one pocket helps, because then you kind of know these shots better.
Yeah.
Like I look at them and I'm like, I don't know. That's a great shot. Even a shot like that, like that's a money shot.
Yeah, it's a really good shot. Because
Yeah.
he actually shoot that off the rail with inside English.
Oh, yeah.
And control both the object ball and the cue ball.
But the good thing is on that shot, it was a great shot, but he kind of cut the variables of the kiss out and stuff. I mean, he had to get unlucky to kiss there, and he was able to hit with some pace. Matt struck that really well. You could watch the way the ball rolled. I like watching the
diamonds go straight through.
Yeah.
So he's got 4 on his side now, Mike does. And so he'd like to keep him there. He's trying to figure out how he can maneuver this shot so Matt doesn't take them all out.
Gosh, it'd be kind of cool if he made the 10 and just left the cue ball over towards the chalk, but he's not going to do that.
No,
I think
is he banking?
he's 3-railing the 14 maybe. No, that doesn't go. Oh, no, it does go.
Yeah, it does.
And it does go right down nicely. Yeah, what a shot.
Nice shot.
Great shot. Yeah. I mean, he can kick it out of there, I guess. Kick behind it.
I think he would kick behind it. Oh, he's going to just stop it. He's going to
Or
go through hard.
Try to
and hit those other
blast a little
balls.
bit.
Yeah.
Blastorama, Brian?
Blastorama.
Okay.
I think you would like to held the cue ball
Yeah.
a little bit more.
Yeah.
And now do you bank to 13?
I don't know, because there's a lot of lane blockage with the 9 and the 12. And then where's the cue ball? Can you bank the 13 and get the cue ball behind the 14? Does that work? Because
Yeah, he's
that's a shot.
He's not doing
But
that.
I don't know if that cue ball wants to do that.
But I mean, you could hit the 13 thicker, like try and hit
That's
it,
what I'm
bank it
saying,
into
yeah.
a 9.
Yeah. But you got to get the cue ball behind the 14 is all.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Is he banking the 10? Oh, you see, okay, I like this.
Making it.
That's what I was talking
Put
about
another ball
earlier.
down here.
Getting the ball. That's what I was saying about earlier, hitting the 10, getting it down table. And that's a win
Yeah,
for that shot.
it's a good shot.
So now he's got, if something weird happens now, or if he can chip a ball in or catch something, he can, there's a lot of ball pressure here.
Although
Down
that was
table.
a good return.
That was a great return.
2 rails, and he got it on his side.
Yep.
And,
So he's going to put him down, blocked by the 14.
banking.
And he's going to
Spot
put
it
the,
again.
it's all cue ball. I like it. That's a great shot. All cue ball.
Yeah, cue ball in the end rail.
Yep. Yep.
So he's going to try and move the 13,
12.
12,
Pink 12.
pink 12. I'll get it right eventually.
That's okay.
But that was another nice shot. So now
Now he can
Yeah,
two rail the pink 12.
he's cleared 3 of the balls off of Mike's side.
Let's see what he does. Or you could one rail the 14 or two rail the pink
I
12.
think he's going to run around the 14.
There's the
But I'm
two
gonna be
railer.
wrong.
And you got a little bit, a little bit underpowered.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
It was a hard shot to
Hard
clear that
shot, though.
corner.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yep. And then Matt is gonna do one rail. Oh, he's playing all cue ball.
Yep.
Going on his side of the table. That's a smart shot.
Yeah, just
Okay, now he can sweep those balls with the 14 when he cuts it and puts the cue ball up by the chalk.
Well, if he
It's
can
hard to
hit
get it to the chalk, but he can
if he
get
can
it
hit
behind
between
the
9
12.
and 13. He wants to.
Yeah, he wants to, but he's drawing it, so he's giving some pace. And so he's looking for good things to happen here. Okay, well,
I think he wanted to hit that a little hard.
a little harder and take that and stun that ball up
Yeah.
table. I kind of built that up. It didn't really go the way I thought it was gonna go. Well, this
shot.
is a great shot because now we put a egg in front of the basket. I don't know. Is that do they ever say that? Is that I'm trying to go like inner game of one pocket.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's the right term, but it sounds right to me.
Sounds right to you.
I can't argue with it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think Mike would have loved to have that last shot back, but he'll figure something out. Can he stop the 14 and clip into the 10 and kind of move
a
stuff
lot to
around
ask.
and stick him on top of the 9? Can you give me a side view there, DJ?
I can.
Mr. DJ?
I don't know if I can do it in time. Oh, you gave me the wrong side view.
Oh, he
Sorry.
did half the shot.
Sorry,
and
guys.
it was- yeah. That's what he was trying.
I was trying to give you the side view.
I
but-
think he was trying to do the shot that I was saying.
Yeah.
It's just it didn't work. So I think
The question is this ball cut? And
yeah,
if it-
he's
it
going
cuts,
for it. He's not even thinking about it. He's
when
thinking
you're
if he
ahead 6-2, should you shoot this? I mean,
I
it's a
don't
big
know.
hole because 14 helps.
Yep, but it didn't help
Didn't
enough.
help enough.
Oh, and that's a problem because now
I
that's
think
a
that's
problem.
why you shot it. I thought he might make it off the 14.
Yeah, and that's what happened was he potentially hit it thicker, thinking that, and then there's a bigger space than he anticipated, and it caught that space between, and this happened.
This is what happened. And now
And Mike's left-handed, so he's in a good spot here.
he's got to make a decision here on what he wants to do. Does he just make this ball and go up for the 13? I think that's the right shot.
Ooh, he could bank this
I
right now. That's a little bit, yeah.
I mean,
I think it's a little, oh man, we'll see. If he feels like really good on
Great
it, which he
shot.
did. Yeah, great shot, Mike.
I don't think I
Yeah.
would have ever shot that, but I'm not saying.
But Mike's a bank player and he plays a lot of one pocket, and that looks like a hanger.
But that's what I'm saying. For Mike, it was a right shot.
Yeah.
And that's his philosophy. Every player,
Every player.
it's a different
I'm
shot.
learning.
Yeah. So
It's
but
true.
that's where
There
Mike
is no
would have
right
said,
shot,
there was no
wrong
right
shot.
shot. For him, that was the right shot.
Yes, it was the right shot.
For me, I would have blasted that over there and missed that bank.
It would have doubled in and put the 14 in, and you would have been hating life.
So now this is really, he's closed the gap to 6-4. If he makes this ball, it's
I
6-5.
think he would have liked to be over a little bit
Yeah, I
more
think he
angle
would too.
here, but
But he's probably just going to take the point.
he's gonna snap draw this back for the 12.
You think so?
I don't think so.
Any angle would have been good. It was a kind of it was kind of unfortunate that he got straight.
Okay, what do we
So now
got?
we're at 6-5.
6-5.
Yeah, he was unfortunate that he got straight. Any
Yes.
angle either side, he could have done
Could
something.
have done something.
Yeah.
I
But now
would
you just
have
take-
snatched drawn it back.
Now you just take this ball out and
Effortless power. Whatever.
Snatch ball back.
Snatch the ball. Snatch ball. Snatch it back with draw. Effortless power.
effortless power and get on the
Okay,
12 ball.
6-5. This has turned into a flipped script. So let's see what Matt does. Does he stay
He's got to worry about the 11.
calm or does he go bonkers? He's shooting the 12, and it's fine.
See, this is where you
Other than
You
he
kinda-
left the 12. Oh, now Mike just pinch draws this 12 and plays shape on the 11, and
I think it's too thin.
no. You gave me the side eye there.
Let's see.
Let's see what he's doing. He could, yeah. Let's see what he's doing. Oh, you just okay.
I think it was awful.
It was
I thought
awful thin for that. Yeah. Okay.
He just put it on his side, basically. He just
Okay.
banked it up and it's on his side of the table. And so go ahead, Matt.
Go ahead, Matt. Well, now he fought his way back to a position where he is liking it.
Yeah.
The balls are on his side of the table.
Right.
He's only got a 1-ball deficit. He's up 2-0. The game has slowed down, and now
If he scratches,
game is
that's
afoot.
Trouble.
this is not the best outcome
He's
here.
scratched.
Yeah. The question is, do you shoot the 11 or the 8?
So now Matt's got 5.
So you shoot the 11. Okay, sorry.
I think
So
he's going to.
whoops, wrong way, guys, gals, sports
Matt-
fans.
yeah.
So he's going to roll the 11 and then just kind of deal with it.
I think you make the ball and bank the 8
Yes.
because that's a tight pocket down there. If you shoot this with speed,
Yes.
you just miss it.
Yep.
And he's a good banker.
Yeah. Well,
So
yes. Yes, he is.
yeah, he just made a bank that I went to shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll see what he does.
Does he hit this kind of smooth with a little follow? Or does he punch it? No, he
Yeah,
smoothed
that's
it.
exactly what he did. Just
Yep.
like we thought.
Yep.
I like this. Now he's got 6. So now he's ahead. So, the pressure's going to be on.
It's cool that he didn't go all the way down to get some sort of illogical safety out of it. It's like he put all his chips in to make the ball and leave himself a good angle on the bank versus like trying to do too much and play safe too much at the same time. What
Yeah.
a shot. Okay, so Mike's on 6 and it's things are different all of a sudden.
So you push this in and follow it in.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah. So if he pushes this in and balls it in, then it's going to be 6-4, Mike. He doesn't want to get him on the hill. So he wants to follow this in.
Yeah.
So Mike has really flipped the script this game. He was
Yes.
down, 5-2, maybe even 6-2, and
You
now
shoot,
he's ahead
you shoot this,
6-4.
the shot, the 2-railer with the
I think the 14's in the way. But
Okay. Oh, I forgot his pocket. I'm in the wrong pocket.
oh
I
yeah,
was thinking from the other pocket.
I mean the way he lined it up looked like to me that he was going to shoot the shot.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I think the 14's in the way.
He might just, yeah, chip it up.
Yeah, I think he's just chipping it up. And then the 8 hits the 7, right? A lot of the time.
Yep. Yeah, that was a good shot.
Yep. I don't know. I always hit those harder because I want them like,
Yeah.
but that doesn't need to be out hit harder.
No,
I just learned something.
that's good.
Good.
It means you're paying attention.
You would think I wasn't. Okay, well, this is free-ish, right? Oh, he's not even looking at
Not
it.
even looking at it.
Not even looking
Interesting.
at it.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, I mean, if he leaves, yeah,
Does
I
he just
mean,
want it up table?
I guess.
Because he's got a head 6-4.
Yeah, he's just putting on his side,
Is he-
put the cue ball down,
Yeah.
or he's moving stuff
to the end
around
rail.
and just, yeah, it's all cue ball. This is a smart shot. Yeah, it's a good shot.
He's like 6'4".
6'4",
Again,
he knows that Matt's probably not feeling great.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially when Matt had the.
Big lead
Had a
in the
big
game, and head control, and
Now you just bang one rail is up by your half of the table, right?
yes, sir.
Get the cue ball in the end rail again.
Yep.
Side rail, end rail. I don't know if he has the angle for that, but we'll see if he does.
Oh, side rail and go. Yeah, side rail, end rail with the cue ball. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like it's pretty natty to do that here. Ooh. Oh my gosh!
Make it.
He went with the Gomez shot.
Wow.
No, that was an easier version of it. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? The Roberto Gomez shot.
I think
Gomez?
Mike was working on those
He
shots.
well, only for 4 hours.
Yeah. So
He called me and talked to me
couldn't wait
about
to
it.
shoot that
I know
shot.
he said he shot it for 4 hours. He shot it both
I guess
ways.
he couldn't wait.
He shot it as a bank, and yeah, it was so cool.
Oh, he
Oh
scratched again.
no!
Shoot. That was an unfortunate roll.
Yeah, that
You-
was
He had
yeah.
top English on it and it just followed forward in the pocket. Now my favorite shot is the spot shot.
You love
No,
a
it's
spot
not my
shot.
favorite shot.
Exactly.
So do you just take the point?
Yeah. What else are you gonna do?
I don't know. Try and go up behind the 14.
I mean, I'm probably
So
gonna.
You take the point.
Oh, he's not even doing it. Interesting.
This is really interesting. He's going to shoot this. I think he's going to shoot this.
Yeah. Okay. He was just
He was faking us out.
faking us out. I mean,
I think that's where he's looking to get the cue ball after he makes it. I think that's where he's trying to get.
Oh,
bank
yeah,
the
yeah,
seven.
yeah. Nice,
I think
nice.
that's
Good
what he's
catch.
trying to
Good
do.
catch. Yeah. But I think you got to kind of like make the 4. Good speed.
I think he's trying to get bank on the 7.
Good speed on the 4. Why is he looking? He's hitting it low. He's not trying to get a bank on the 7. He's drawing it.
You're right. He changed,
This must be a
change his mind.
one pocket thing. Where you draw the ball on this shot. I'm going to learn something here
This is
because
interesting.
I would think roll it, but
I would too.
he might be thinking about this. That 7 is blocked by the 4, so
It's obviously not, he's not sure on what he wants to do.
I
Here.
wonder if he's a little bit concerned about if I miss it and it rattles out and I leave something.
Yeah.
Is that what he's thinking? And
Maybe.
then he thinks, well, if I hit it with draw and I hit the end, aim towards the end rail, then it would shoot up table. I'm trying to think of
He's
like
just
what
drawing it.
I know, but what's he? Because drawing it, you'd want to hit it thick in case you miss it. You wouldn't want to hit it thin. So let's see what he does.
Probably goes up table either way.
Oh, he just
Yeah,
Well, no. Well, yeah. I guess if he hit it thin, it would 3 rail up table
Probably.
instead of just 2 rail straight up.
I like that.
It was a great shot.
Really
Yeah.
good shot. Good thinking.
Yeah.
He wasn't going to give up that ball. I shot a shot like that against him, and I shot the wrong shot. Now that I see that.
Where you rolled it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I missed it and left him at bank.
So the reason why you draw that ball versus roll the ball is because it gets out of there
Yeah,
if you
right.
miss it.
Right. Yep.
Simple terms.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree with that.
Okay.
Especially when he was ahead 6-4.
Yes.
He doesn't want to give up a ball.
And have him be able to play shape for his 7 up table and all that stuff and start counting, getting back in the game, and all of a sudden it's 6-6 and you miss a spot shot. Okay, I get it. Well, this is
especially
Matt's
when-
really good at these shots.
Especially when he could only get one ball anyway.
Yeah. Yep. I get it. Okay.
So
Learning.
nice shot.
We're all learning together here.
Mike made a nice shot, obviously. So he's going to take this ball out.
Oh, is he gonna? Oh, he's gonna kick
2 rails
behind
behind
it.
it.
Look at this shot. Nice shot. Very nice. And then he does that to control the cue ball, get the 14 ball up table. Doesn't have to worry about double kiss.
Mhm.
Smart shot. Okay, so we're at 7-4 for Matt.
Mike.
Matt's at the table.
Matt. Oh, I see.
I-
When
yeah.
you say 7-4, Matt, I thought
Yeah,
it
no,
sounded
that's
like he
okay.
was ahead.
You're right. Mike's up.
Mike's
he's on,
ahead
he's on the
7-4.
he's on the hill. He's on the double hill, the ball hill, and the set hill.
You're right.
Case
He's in the
ball,
double.
case hill,
He
case
is.
case set, case ball,
One ball for the
case
seven.
ball. Yeah.
Is he trying to bank this?
Do you know why they
Terrell?
call it the case ball?
I don't.
You don't?
And he sold out the 7, the 3.
I think it's called the case ball because
This is the case ball.
This
just
is
so
a
everyone
case
knows.
ball.
If he makes this ball, the set's over.
The set's over, and because he can put his pool cues in his case.
Oh,
I think that's it.
and he should be in his car going home.
He should be in his car going home. You
All
love
right.
that one.
So
Okay, good match.
Mike wins
wins.
this set 3-0. It was an excellent set. It was fun to watch.
Yep, that was
Any
great.
last words, Josh?
No, that was fun, and I tried my hardest.
Yeah, no, Josh always tries his hardest. Thanks everyone for watching.
Great job,
We're
Brian.
We're gonna be
the
back
voice of
again.
Slate. Yep. Hey, thanks everybody for watching. If you haven't subscribed, it'd be great to subscribe to the channel. Check us out on socials. We got a lot of content, training content. We have the rest of this tournament coming. Mike's in the finals against the winner of Mark Weaver versus
Is it Wriggle or did Wriggle lose?
who did Wriggle play?
I don't recall. So it's Mike Weaver against someone, but I don't recall.
Yeah,
And that'll be next week, right?
soon.
Yes.
We should know the bracket. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's a good match coming up. It'll get posted, and then Mike's waiting for the finals. There's Uncle Joel, my buddy Joel. Yeah, it was great. So everything is awesome. Good playing, and Matt hit a lot of amazing shots, and so did Mike, and we had fun. So we'll see you next
See you
time.
next time. Thanks everyone for listening.
Bye, guys and gals.